Oh no, it's harder to pick an underdog than a fucking 300 net minus 300 favorite. Like he's favored to win. I just think that like Jan could.
Okay, Dusko's gonna win. He's an underdog. What's up, Orange Cat?
Who's he against again?
Yo.
Repovic?
No, Robert Bounds. Sorry, I'm trying to explain to this half of Bob how fucking gambling works.
Yeah, who's the special guest we got?
No, I'm joking.
I was showing him.
No. She's been doing good. She's been doing good on her pilot. But you know, it's like amateur night bullshit. So, dude, like, that's the kind of shit that like Feck like just kind of. It's like, you know, and he's, you know, and then he'll do like a whole stream attacking Clown Show. But he's like the new Clown Show. And it's like, I like the dude, but like, you know, like, you can't really have Vinny on a fucking.
Yeah, I've genuinely never said anything nice about Clown, but I think he at least moderates a little bit better, right? Like people needed to be muted for sure.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
but I get it. Is that his main lane for fucking Feck? Like, is that just panels and clown type shit?
Dude, Feck's cool. I do like support him. No, Jock, it's Brandon's ducking me. He won't find the gym. That's it.
I told BK to pull up, by the way. So first of all, I don't want either of you fighting again, honestly.
No, fighting in the gym, dude. Just like whatever Parlay. It's like he won't do it, then he's as much of a bitch as Parlay is in a fucking gym, dude. I don't want to hear this, pull up right now. Yeah, it's like, no, suck my dick, dude. It's gonna be a fucking gym.
So, like, I think about it, I mean, like, I haven't pulled up for a fight since the teenage years, because we're grown now.
It's retarded. But Brandon's 37 years old.
With that being said, though, you don't have to go to a gym. You could just go to a park and just
with gloves on. No, because like consultant's saying, gloves, headshots. No, Jock, it is complicated, you child. Okay, it is complicated because like I'm in my 30s, Brandon's in his 40s. Okay, and fucking, you know, it's Jock. It actually does matter. It's not, you know, like. You know, if Brandon has medical bills or some shit, like, or let's say I did. Yeah, Brandon, what gym then tonight? No, Brandon, it's not gonna happen if you keep being a pussy and not finding a gym. How do like you could do that? It's not hard. All right, you're being a faggot because you don't want me to hit you in the face with 4-ounce gloves, dude. I'm not doing some body shots only bullshit. No, Jock, you retard. It's not that hard to fight in a gym. All right, you know what? Like, Brandon, you're a fucking faggot and you're ducking me, or you would set this shit up in a gym. All right?
Yeah, as far as Jock goes, or anyone that trolls.
Yeah, and if it's filmed, then you're filming a fucking crime, and that does actually matter. Like,
I don't know about that.
Really easy to talk about.
What crime? Like,
you can't, even if both parties agree, you can't. Like, obviously, you can't fucking. You're not allowed to fight. Like, you can't. That's what mutual combat states. That's why they're distinguished. And even then, you have to go get like a cop or somebody to like grab it. But in a gym, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I feel like if it's two grown men, and like you guys don't even hate each other, like the beef isn't that deep to like. I feel like since it's like a semi.
I think Brandon hates me.
BK, do you hate Gio? Either way, if you guys just agree not to press charges and fight, like with boxing gloves on, with actual gloves in a park or somewhere private.
No, Consultant, I really don't hate Brandon. I wish he would get help. Like, for his goddamn, like, decade-long internet addiction. Brandon, you're a liar, bro. You crypto scammed. You like, you're off YouTube. You fucking had inheritance that you blew through as a gambling addict. You gotta, yo, Orange Cat, I gotta show you this guy's, like, interview with, like, some gay dude about, like, some meme coin. And then he came back to YouTube, right? And like, and that's is what it is. My introduction to this asshole was he tried to dox me. So I walked up the block that, like, I believed to have been his apartment. He's like, oh, it was my mother's house. I didn't know that at the time. But it's like, he fucking pulled that shit, so I pulled what I pulled. And then we talked privately. He seemed like a reasonable guy. So, like, yeah, so I took that stream down. And we were cool, right, for a while. But he doesn't know how to be cool with people. Because he's got guys like fucking Clown Show and Moy's Audio and all these people. They go back decades, and it's all just like venom. His brain is poisoned by that. Stop saying the cops wouldn't do anything, faggot. You have no experience with that, Brandon. Oh my God, Jack, you don't know what you're talking about. You're 22 years old from another country. Shut the fuck up. I'm sick and tired of these faggots, like, talking shit. Like, like they even know anything about this. Like, let's go through this list. Like, no, that's not how it works, Brandon. Not how it works, dude. This is what I mean.
Here's the thing. There's an Instagram account based in LA. It's called the Friendly Fade Factory. And they straight up fight with gloves on. They do boxing matches in a crowded park around people. Like that's a real thing. You can look up the Friendly Fade Factory.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But once again, it's like, I mean, there's no reason to not fight in the gym. And it's like, this is the thing, bro. This is the thing with parlay. As soon as that's real, then you find out what somebody's about, right? Parlay and I had a date for that, and then he bitched out of it. Very, very, and that's very well documented. So, like, I don't know why Brandon doesn't just hit up Alex and be like, all right, what gym's gonna, like, just like let us in, and we could say, quote, we could tell them we're quote unquote gonna spar, and then we just fucking actually fight.
I mean, that is true. At the end of the day, if you really want to make this happen and you're gonna be stubborn about the gym, then do the gym. But that's only
because that's the only environment in which I feel like I can like I'm actually able to like fucking fight for it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
the thing is, though, is like a lot of gyms aren't going to let two randos come in and run.
I don't give a fuck. I'll get a membership to it if that's necessary. I'll even pay for Brandon's membership if we have to get membership. Yeah, dude, I don't have a membership to Sex On anymore. Like, I mean, and they would not let someone. They're not gonna let somebody who's not a member just come in and fucking fight like that.
Right.
Like, and the place that would do that would be like a boxing gym. Brandon. That's why I'm saying talk to Alex. So he could probably set that up. I'm sure he can actually. I mean, all we need to do is find the time where the gym isn't that fucking populated, and there's a fucking and a ring is open.
Also, I feel like they would probably let it if you offer a bag like $200. Like if you both
Yeah,
put $100 each.
and I'm down to do that.
Talk about my dating life. If you ask the right questions, I'll answer the right questions. But
Yeah, see, Brandon, no, you sound worn out all the time, bro. You're always eating pizza and shit. Oh, yeah, consulting about your dating life. I mean, Brandon, it's just like exhausting. It's like, dude, I've been saying this forever. Find a fucking gym. I've been saying this since like the day after the initial shit. The whole time, I'm in New York, and it's like, I mean, it's not that fucking difficult. It's like if Parlay Princess could manage it, even though he bitched out, like it's not really isn't that hard. But I'm not, it's like it's like no matter what. Also, it's like I don't want to be looking over my shoulder in public, for whoever's there. I don't want to worry about like, dude fucking falling and hitting his head. And like, I'm not even gonna be like, oh, like, it's like or me even like, like, mouth guard and gloves. I don't give a fuck what, how many ounce gloves. No, Jock, it's not. It's not. Jock, you know what, dude? I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. At the end of the day, my dick's as long as a goddamn rowboat, and like I don't give a fuck. Like, find a gym. Okay, if you can't find a gym, bro, then you're a fucking pussy and you don't want to do it. What's up, man? Oh my god, consulting. I'm not perpetually tired. But Mike Fences.
I don't even care. More of us start talking like a big man. It's embarrassing.
Ben, I'm not telling you. You're the one that always brings it up, Brandon. So find a gym. I mean, I do want, trust me, I do want to do this. But if you're gonna keep talking shit, like, oh, we could do this right now, it's like, no, find a gym if you want to do it. Like, Brandon, you find a gym. Like, we have a date. You pet your fucking ass. I will be there. You know I will. What's up, Ulysses?
What's up, Useless? Useless, you should pop on.
Yeah, except Jack, like Alex knows fucking gyms. All right. So it's like if Brandon really wants to do this, right? All he's gotta do is be like, yo, Alex, you're out here. Alex is out here a lot. Right? Going to different boxing gyms. He fucking knows. Like, it's not.
I mean, there are a lot of positives to running a fade in a gym.
What do you mean? I keep
outside.
keep mentioning him, Brandon, because you could hit him up easily. What do you mean? I don't even know Alex, bro. I talked to him and his brother. Well, when you were rotting in your bed one time, bro. And like you and Alex crash out on each other, fucking you got in a touch before. It's like these are like his guys. Like it's like Brandon, you alienate everybody, bro.
Where did things get this deep between you two to be meeting up and like
Brandon, no. I feel bad for you, and I feel bad for you because you have no social or sex life, and you have a decade long just venomous existence on YouTube. All right, that's the truth. All right, you're not a happy person. You express your own misery all the fucking time, and you fixate on me. Because my existence bothers you, and then if you antagonize me enough, yeah, I'm gonna start talking shit. I'm gonna hit you with some shit about your mother because I know that fucks with you emotionally. Yeah, Brandon, and this is the other thing. He showed up on my panel a while back, and he's like, yeah, I'm just done with blah 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 blah. And then the next time I'm live, he's there.
Well,
And it'll be in
hold
my
on.
chats, typing in all caps all the fucking time, bro.
Is my mic working right now?
Yeah.
I did invite Brandon here. I joined his Discord and said, "Yo, come over to Gilly's panel." So I just want to clarify that.
That's fine.
But I was gonna say something else.
Yeah, Brandon, I really don't though, dude. Unless you start with me, and you do start with me. Like, you know, when you're talking shit about like, you know, people I collaborate with, like, you know, fucking like all the sexual shit about like MMA girl and shit, and it's just like, bro, you're a fucking you're a shitbag. All right, that's why no one wants to collaborate with you.
Did you and BK ever link up?
Do not talk to MMA Now 27 like that, Brandon. His channel is 100% straightforward MMA, bro, and he fucking blows you out of the water.
Gio, did you ever hang out with BK outside of beefing? Like, but in real life.
Okay, hold on, consultant. I see. There you go. And that's another thing. We could, you know, people want it filmed. All right, it is actually illegal to film a fucking fight, right? And I'm not like, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm so worried, but it's like I don't even need to risk that when it could so easily be set up at a gym with fucking high res fucking cameras and everything.
Have you ever hung out with BK in real life but not beefing?
No, Tom and I invited him out one time. He's like, nah, I'm good, man. And then later on, he acted like, I'm not gonna hang out with you and Tom, but he rotted in his bed. He doesn't fucking. Yo, get the fuck off my computer.
Oh shit! Did you just lay it down the law on your guest?
Yeah, she's like, you're my chatter, man.
There you go.
No, cause Jack, I get where you're coming from, but you are wrong. Wait, sorry. I mean, I said, I don't know. What? Fuck off my computer. Yeah, dude. I gotta go over, so I'm not. I participate. No, Jack, I'm not. It's just like I just kind of know what you're gonna say. I mean, yeah. All right, you know what, Jack? Sure.
I will say before people say, you know, you're a bitch or you're soft or whatever, or you're running or ducking. Guys, we got to remember.
I'm not. It's like if anything. I mean, Brandon.
Hold on, let me glaze you real quick.
I am too. I'm happy you're back, dude. By the way.
Yeah, this might be a one-off thing. We'll see though.
No,
there
dude,
were good vibes tonight.
Do the fight companion with me and Shicey.
I will probably do that. What I was gonna say was people got to put respect on Gio's name at least a little bit because he pulled up to fight two people that I don't know BK's size, but I'm assuming BK was bigger than you, and Parlay Princess was easily had a decent amount of weight.
Brandon has a little bit of weight on me, but he's a lot shorter. But
how tall, Brandon? How tall are you?
5'9".
Okay, I thought you guys were a little bit more even height.
Where's Milo? Where's Benny? What?
Here, Jocko, give it to him. Thanks for this show. That Brandon, that's Erica. What's up, you? All right, so here, let me send Jocko there.
Useless, come on the panel too. I want Useless on here. And Brandon. I want the whole chat on the panel.
Yeah,
It's Erica with a C. Let's see.
I'm dropping the link.
No, don't drop it in chat. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. Did you do it already?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now here's one thing I gotta know. BK, did you had beef with Shiesty? Or like no.
Yo, Shicey's on panel. Yo, Shicey, come on this panel. Why does
Hello.
BK always sound in distress? Yeah, he's always, dude, I was commented, like, yeah, fuck you, Gio.
Can you boys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Shot?
Gilly, you like this whole gym thing is weird, man.
No, it
Stop.
really isn't, though.
Stop hiding behind the gym
It
thing. I haven't
really
got
isn't,
long.
Jack.
I've only got like 5 minutes. I'm at work right now.
Yeah,
I'm like
dude,
hiding right now.
Jack, it's like, see, I knew you were going to say this, but it really isn't, dude.
It really
like,
is.
No, it really
because
isn't.
you're the one stipulating you wanted to be in a gym, so you're the
Yeah,
one
and
that
I've
has to
said
then
that.
go
I've
find.
said that since I fucking left.
Okay,
and
so
that
you're
was
then the
always
one that
gonna
has
be,
to
and that
go
was
find the
always gonna
gym.
be
The
the
onus
thing.
is
And then
now on
hold
you.
on, Josh. And then, like a week out from when I got back, you know, Brandon's like, "Oh yeah, we don't have to do this." And then when I got back, now he's like, "Oh, we can do this right now." And I'm like, "Bro, no, this was always gonna be in a fucking gym."
Okay, right. So there's a couple of things I wanna bring up. You claim to have went to Muay Thai for like 7 years. Why not just go to your Muay Thai gym?
Because I don't have a membership there anymore.
Okay, so you just said earlier that you don't mind if you have to buy a membership for a gym that you're not already a member of.
Dude, that's
So
not a
go and buy a gym
gym. That's not a
membership.
gym where you can just bring to like non.
So you're telling me it's not a gym where you can buy a day pass and go use the equipment however you want, because that's how almost every combat sports gym works.
Use a ring, not use a ring.
You don't have to use a ring. You can spar on the mat.
Yeah, but we're not sparring. This is like
it basically is. Like, let's not act like either of you are knockout artists. We've seen you fight.
Dude, this is
it's
Josh,
not like anyone's
listen.
getting colded here.
Bro, Brandon's agreed to a gym. He's had over 2 months, like, you know, to fucking set this up in a gym. You could have had
just
it
a bad look. It sounds like a weird cult.
It's
like,
I mean, okay,
Jack,
I don't care. See, I don't care. Because, like, I mean, Brandon knows I've been saying, you know, a gym.
You don't care. Is that why you've been yapping on panels for the last, like, couple hours about it?
Dude, I haven't, dude. It's always Brandon bringing this shit up.
And Gilly, you know me. You know I'm the last person that wants to give Brandon any kind of credit.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not a big fan of Brandon, but I do have to give him his flowers here.
Doc, I never, ever bring this shit up until Brandon starts talking shit. By the way, in chat right now, that's not.
I mean, that's not true either. You've been periodically saying like, yeah, when I get back to fucking Cali, it's over for fucking Brandon.
No. In response to him talking shit, and I've always been like, I'm not even trying to. Like,
that's not true. There's been times I've been in your chat being like, haha, you got your ass beat by Brandon. You've been like, yeah, like I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, but but you know what it is, Doc. Like, I mean, what I'm saying is like unprompted. Like, I'm not gonna bring it up because like like I said, I was just fucking working out and.
So why are you so adamant that it has to be in a gym?
Because that's where, like, I can actually fight free of any anxiety about anything else. And
here's the thing about fighting in the gym. This is for Jacques. Like, we're grown men. I'm assuming you're a grown man. Right?
Uh-huh.
He's 22.
I'm 23, Gilly. You keep calling me 22.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was. Forgot it was a real.
Here's the thing: outside of the YouTube world, when you're grown, it's rare to like be organizing a fight. Like there is one thing to go to the bar.
Talk to Cam about FaceTime.
There's one thing to go to the bar. Someone bumps your shoulder. Hold on,
real
quick. There's one thing to go out and get into a street fight like randomly. It's another thing to set it like. If I wanted to set up a fight as a grown man, if someone, I don't even know what the situation would be at this point, I would be way more happy if my fucking opponent said, yo, let's do it at a gym and spar with gloves on, because realistically, like we have lives to attend to and can't be getting, cut open with bare knuckles and meeting in the street. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
so if that's the case, then why are they both acting like the tough guy, being like, "Oh, let's fight, let's fight."
yeah, no,
Jack,
I feel that. With
Jack,
that
Like,
being
I-
said,
okay,
if
so
you don't want
Jack,
to deal with
the
the
day
if you
I
don't want to deal with
left-
the no, shut up, Gilly. Don't interrupt me. I'm speaking. If
No,
you don't
no,
want to deal
don't
with the concert,
Jack,
no,
wait. Jack, don't tell me to shut up.
saying, let me respond to him.
yeah, no, did you kick him?
No, I didn't kick him. He's here.
No, I just stopped speaking. If that's the case, if both of them are like, "Oh, we're grown, we don't want to deal with like cuts on our face and having to go about day-to-day life," then why are they on the internet acting like tough guys? Like, just
Jack,
admit
I'm
you are
not
both
doing
pussies.
that. It's always Brandon, bro.
But you also, like, when Brandon just because he starts it doesn't make you any less culpable. Like, just
Yeah, but
that's
like,
like,
what,
he
in that
started it.
position,
He started it.
Jack,
That's
Jack, in
childish.
that position, there's no like just clamming up and not,
Like, I think this might be a cultural difference, because over here, like, if somebody was like, "Let's meet up and fight," it's like, okay, where, what time, and then you just go do it. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think it's
Jack,
that crazy of an
Jack,
idea
you have to
to
understand, bro.
go
You're
and fight
about
someone.
you're what 11 years younger than me. When I was your age, sure, but like it's
I mean, yeah, but you're talking about me as if I'm like some kid that's still in school. I mean, that's
no,
not the
but
case.
no. It's not even that, dude. Early 20s, like fucking, of course.
I mean,
But
I'm
like,
grown. I've got responsibilities. I've got a job. I've got a house to take care
no,
of. I've got a dog.
I get
But
that,
if
dude.
I
But
really wanted to fight somebody and they said, "Meet me here at this time," and I really wanted to go fuck them up, I would go fuck
bro,
them up.
yeah, but it's like, see, this is the thing, right? I'm very calm about this. Okay. By the way, the person typing on my account in chat, that's Erica. She's trying to talk to Cam about fucking, yeah, consultant. That's the thing. It's like, Jock, it's like, it really is like a different thing when you're older, right? It's like if I'm trying to, if it's a legitimate fight, it's like it's gonna be in a gym, mouth guards and gloves. That's it.
No, you guys
Like,
are just both trying to act like tough guys, but
I'm
also
not,
like,
dude.
Gilly,
I'm
you're
so not
looking for
trying to
the
act like a
inbuilt
tough guy.
excuse. So like,
I'm not.
you
No,
do
it's
this
not an
thing a
excuse.
lot,
I've been
Gilly.
saying, Jack.
You do this
Have I
thing a
been not?
lot, where
Have I or have I
you
not been
will.
saying this? Wait.
You
Hold
do
on.
this thing a lot.
Have
Where you
I
will
not been
agree to
saying
do
this
something,
since
but with
I
a weird
fucking left?
stipulation that makes it almost
It's not a
impossible to do.
stipulation, bro.
It is a
Yeah, actually, it
stipulation.
is a stipulation. But I've
It
been
is.
saying this since I left. Gym for this fucking rematch, and
But if you're
Brandon
so
agreed,
confident
and
you beat
everybody
Brandon up,
agreed.
then you don't need a gym. If you're that confident in your abilities, you don't need
No,
the gym.
it's not. No, it's not
You
even.
can just go with a pair of gloves into like a field or like a park and go beat each other up. It's not that deep.
I mean, yeah, and that is
Honestly,
the risk.
it really just
That
sounds
is the
like
risk.
neither of you have ever really
I
been in
don't
a
think
fight.
Brandon has. Hold on. I don't think Brandon has a mouth guard, right?
Who cares?
Like,
Go
what do you
break
mean?
his
Who
teeth.
cares, bro?
You're supposed to hate
Bro,
this
in
guy.
your
You're supposed to want to
30s,
take his
Jock, you're not
teeth
trying to
out.
break your teeth, bro.
Nah, this is what I mean. Like, both of you are trying to act like tough guys, but I don't think either of you
I'm
are
not
really
trying,
about
dude.
it.
I'm not. Do I think I'm gonna beat Brandon? Yes, but it's,
Well, clearly not. He already
And the
beat
bottom
you.
line, Jack, the bottom line is that this was always gonna happen in a gym. Now all of a sudden, that's and that was the mistake I made even doing the shit in the first place, along with body shots only. Yeah, like I mean, the dude. To be honest, it's like the dude doesn't.
This is like, neither of you are about it. Like, neither of you really want this. You just don't. Neither of you want to look like a pussy. That's the problem.
Well, it's
If you
no,
guys
it's
are, if you
Jack,
guys
I've
really
wanted to
should
have
just
this.
turn
I've
around and
wanted to have this
apologize and
rematch in
shake
a gym.
hands.
I wanted to have this rematch in a gym since I left. Okay, I assume that like
But
by
Gilly,
the
you're
time I
supposed to
got
want to
back,
hate this guy.
which
You're
is like
supposed to want
almost
to break
3
this
months
guy's nose.
later.
You're supposed to make him want to spit out his teeth. Like, this is like the mentality you have if you really want to fight somebody, and you just
No,
don't
dude,
have
I'm
that.
not trying.
Because I
No,
don't
it's
think,
not
I
like I'm
truly
not
don't
trying to
think
kill
you're
the
that
dude.
kind of
I'm not trying
person.
to
I don't
kill
think you're
or
the kind of person
disfigure
that
him.
has that switch. It's not just
Jack,
breaking
it's
someone's nose
not
isn't
okay.
disfiguring them. See, this is
Jack,
why I
did
mean,
you
like,
see
you've
the-
never really been in a fight. You've never really been punched in the
Jack,
fucking
Jack,
face.
shut the fuck up. See,
You've
you
never
don't know.
really.
Jack, you don't know what you're
No,
talking about.
you're not
No,
the
dude,
person
it's
you like
not.
to portray yourself as,
You
and when it
don't.
comes
Jack, when
down
was
to it,
last?
you're
Hold
just a
on,
bit of a
Jack. Let me ask
pussy.
you a question. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time that you just like ran a street fight?
It would have been years ago.
Right. And how old
It
were
was
you?
when I don't know, 18,
18.
19,
Okay.
18,
18,
19,
19.
20. It's one of the,
Okay.
like, I can't remember
18,
exactly.
19, 20, right? So, like, do you understand that, like, there's not shit you can't bounce back from at that age? Okay? Like,
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think you wield this ungodly power where if you touch Brandon's chin, his head's going to pop?
no, it's not even about that, dude. It's not even about
Like, if you
that.
break
It's
Brandon's
like, why,
nose,
Jack?
yeah, he'll
Why?
be
Hold on,
hurt.
Jack. Two things. Why would I take any kind of a risk like that of like fighting in public when we could just literally, and also just for the sake of like if people want it filmed, it's so much easier to do that in a gym. And then on top of that, bro, everybody agreed, Brandon included, right, that like this rematch would be in a gym, right? That's where I feel.
This is just
No,
gay
it's not.
as
No,
fuck.
dude, it's not anything, and you
Just
know that too
fucking
because you were there.
gay.
All right, let me chime in. Jack, did you see them fight the first time? The video?
Yeah, I was actually the instigator. I was in the middle, winding both of them up.
Yeah, that's why
until
Brandon
Brandon
got.
freaked.
Yeah, that's why Brandon got
That's why
upset.
Brandon got pissed because I kept
was
making fun
laughing
of
at Jock,
Brandon.
making fun of
Yeah.
Brandon.
That's the other thing, is that a lot of this is just based on other people trolling and other people's entertainment. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
the beat, like you saw when they met up the first time. Like, it wasn't that they're not trying to kill each other. Like,
no, there's no
at all.
maliciousness. This is
They
what I mean.
don't-
They
they
just
don't
neither
hate
of them
each
want to
other.
look like pussies.
It's not super
It's
personal.
not Jock. It's not even that. It's that like
It
I
is.
would like to have like a legitimate fucking
say one thing
fight,
that
and a legitimate fight happens in a
Julian,
Just
fucking gym.
neither of you really
we'll
want
run it in
to
the
be
gym.
labeled
Okay,
as a.
we'll run it in a gym
All right,
because
hold
at the end of the day,
Okay.
you're right? Like, so we can run it in a gym. I'm not in a hurry to fight you. Like, you piss me off sometimes, but I'm just erratic and talking shit. But Jock, like, dude, you act like such a fucking alpha male and a tough guy, and it's like sickening.
What are
to
you
a-
talking? I'm not the one like starting fights in YouTube chat.
I don't have anything against you. I'm just saying it's just like a personality thing where you act like you're like this tough dude. Like,
It's really not.
Jack,
Like, I don't know what's giving you that impression.
because you
Well, no, because Jock, you're saying like, oh, this is pussy shit. But I asked you when the last
It
time
is
you got in
pussy
a fight
shit.
was.
No, I'm just
It is
talking.
pussy
No,
shit.
no,
if
Jack,
if
'cause
either
it's
of
not-
you were really
it's like-
malicious and if
it's
you
not,
really
it's-
wanted to
it's-
fight
it's-
each other, you would just fight each other. It's not
Yeah,
that deep.
yeah, Jack.
Dude,
If we
Getting
had,
into a
if
fight
we,
is
if
this
we,
big
if we,
event that needs to happen in a gym.
Jock, yeah, but dude, you act like, dude, you're on panels just like we are, dude. Nobody's a tough guy in here. We're not fighters, dude. You act like you're some.
Then why are
like
you trying to
the-
fight each other?
Because the
I'm
guy's
not the
talking
one
on my
saying I'm
mother.
gonna.
Yeah,
So-
no,
Brandon,
no.
I talk about your
let
mother
me,
all the
Brandon,
time.
Here,
You don't
Brandon,
see.
I'll answer that. I'll answer that. So like, yeah, it's like, I mean, what I should have done the first time is I should have been like, nah, dude, I'm not gonna like turn up to some shit. I'm chain smoking. And I'm fucking. I got a flight in 9 hours, whatever. Like, we can fucking run this when I get back. But also, right? I'm not like win or lose. I'm gonna show up, right? Because dude challenged me. But as far as a rematch goes, where it's like, okay, we actually have time to like arrange the shit. It's like, yeah, like two grown men, right? Like, I mean, I feel like Brandon. I do feel like Brandon has more animosity towards me than I do towards him. But I still, yeah, of course,
Brandon seems like he's the only one that really does want to fight, and that's like I Brandon knows I'm not a big fan of him, but I have to give him credit.
Yeah,
He seems like he
no,
wants
Jack.
to.
Jack. I do. It's like it's not that I don't. It's that I want to actually be able to fight without worrying about any fucking kind of
You're just
bullshit.
a bit worried about getting your ass beat again.
Then how does a gym prevent him from doing that? If that is
In
what
all fairness,
winds
I'll
up
play
happening?
I feel
devil's
like
advocate, John.
because I feel like this is like you trying to put things in the way so it doesn't happen.
No,
Oh, it
dude,
has
I've
to be
been
in the
saying
gym.
in a gym since the day I left for New York.
Then
That
why
was
aren't you
almost
going
3
and
months
finding
ago.
a gym then?
I
You're
mean,
the one that
I'll
wants
play
it in a
devil's
gym so
advocate
bad.
for a
Because I
second.
really did believe
Jack,
Alex was
let me
like
just play
scouting
devil's
gyms.
advocate.
Maybe I was mistaken.
Let me play
get out
devil's
of here in a
advocate.
minute.
Jack, I do think that if we set it up in a gym, Giuliano will show up. Like, I do think he will. So I'll give him that. But
Okay.
like, I just don't like this guy. Like, Giuliano, bro, like, you don't even understand what my beef is with you. Like, why do you think I'm beefing with, like, why do you think I have disdain towards you?
Because you why? Because I mean, dude, really though? Like,
Look
I
at
don't think,
answer.
yeah, dude. Okay, Brandon. I think if I didn't exist, you would
Okay, but
be.
why do you think I harbor disdain? Just give me a reason or two. Like, really?
I mean, let me ask you. In your mind, do you think that? Do you really believe that? Like, I started with you?
Giuliano, I'm just asking you a question. Why do you think it doesn't have to be the right answer? Why do you think I have disdain towards you?
I don't. I mean, I feel like my existence just makes you.
That's a cop out. Like, what specifically?
This is what I was trying to get at. What is the source of this? Is that
Yeah,
if I had to guess, it was because Gio was dropping jokes about your mom.
Yeah, but
That's
that Brandon, that did not dude. You understand that did not start until like you. Yeah.
Is that it though? Is that truly it, or is there more or another reason?
Yeah, there's more. The fact that, you know, he said he trained Muay Thai, he's a black belt, and he
I
doesn't
never
have.
said there's no such thing as a belt system. First of all, in Muay
No,
Thai, I
but
never
you said
said
you're,
that.
dude. I pulled it up on your very first video ever on your channel. You said you're a fucking black belt. You say it.
In what? In what?
I don't know. I'll pull it up, but you say it.
In
You say
no,
that.
it's in Taekwondo, dude. That's
Right, you
like
say
some
you're a black
shit.
belt in Taekwondo, and
Like, hold on,
I just
Brandon. You
find that
understand what that is?
disrespectful. I
You
just don't.
understand what that is, right?
But
That's some
Jillian, I'm
shit.
telling you the truth,
It's
bro.
like if you stick with something from 7 years old to 18 years old.
Okay, but here's
right?
if I was you though, and I was like, and I said some shit like that on a stream, and I said I'm a black belt, and then I realized, you know, like later, like a couple years later, I'd be like, dude, I was just bullshitting. Like, I'm not really. But you can
No,
never.
it's not. But it's not that I was bullshitting, dude. It's that it's like kind of a meaningless like. Do you understand
Not
like
meaningless, dude.
ITF and ATF Taekwondo? It's not
Dude,
like
I took karate when I was young. Those kids were dangerous. When you're a black belt in any martial art, you're dangerous. Like, it's just disrespectful, bro.
I
Like,
mean, bro, I'm 34, right? Like that's some shit from when I was
man,
18.
like, I just don't believe you about stuff. And maybe it's my own thing, but I just don't believe you. And it's
No,
like
but
you,
Brandon, but other people have had this issue with you where it's like, you know, like
me and you,
it's
though.
like when they're in a favorable light with you, right? Everything's fucking good, and then all of a sudden, like you start
That's not
accusing
true.
them of.
I would
Dude,
still
what do you
call
mean it's
you
not
out
true?
for it.
I've
Call
heard this
touch
shit
out
from
all the
come on,
time.
I've heard this shit from Moyes. I've heard this shit
Giuliano,
from.
you have me all wrong, bro. Even if I'm cool with somebody, I'm going to call them on bullshit. That's just who I am.
Yeah, no, I'm exactly the same way, but like, dude, it's like I've heard that you have this habitual thing that you do, where you know you start like attacking people, you start calling them fucking liars, and then I've been told that by people that know you like for
No,
almost a
you're
decade
generalizing. It's
you
not
lie about a million
sense.
fucking things,
Dude,
including.
you're out of your mind, dude.
I'm
Honestly.
not out of my mind, bro. Moyes has told me that blueprint
Moyes?
shit.
Moyes? Really?
Yeah,
A guy who dogged
what do you
me that
mean? I've
I-
never known him to lie to me, and
You act like these people think if I'm such a liar and stuff, then why are these people in my Discord talking to me all the time?
Moyes is not in your Discord.
Yeah, but Moyes is a non-issue.
He's not a non-issue because he told me a bunch of shit.
But he doesn't know anything about me. I don't talk to Moyes in years. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, but like those years, bro, it's like he's like, yeah, Brandon has the following fucking like pathologies and habits and ways of
nonsense. My whole deal with you, bro, is like,
bro.
it'll never change.
You have quite a checkered past.
Hold on.
On YouTube, no.
Let him say what his issue is. Like I want to know what the chat wants to know. I think Gio, you need to know as well.
Orange Cat. I'm frankly, dude, I like Gio's not a bad guy at all, right? Like
Sure.
he's a good dude. He's got a good heart. I've told him this, but I just get like, cause I just get bothered by like the lies, and it'll never get fixed.
See,
Because
no, but this is the thing, bro. It's like you always gaslight with this, but you lie all the time, bro. You've been caught in lies.
Who? Okay, so if you think that I lie, we can dispel each other's lies. That's what I've tried to do with you in the past.
But it's like at the end of the day, there's like certain things that are unprovable because other things like, so for example, right? So I hear some shit about you. I've heard your side of that story, and then I have one or two other people telling me
Like
basically
what?
the
Can be
exact
specific.
opposite.
I'm not
Okay, so like that blueprint shit that you said, like Moyes did, right? Like,
what?
you know what I'm talking about?
Say it again. I was eating. What?
Okay, so yeah, Moyes, you said that Moyes found like blueprints to your apartment and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like he tells a completely different story. He said that there was like they called it like some shit about Thanksgiving or Christmas where you just like, you were issuing death threats. And then and then I've heard you like you threaten Mila's life at one point and like you do all this shit and then you're back and forth like oh, I like Mila, oh, I like that. And I've seen you switch up on people like that. And I've seen you have like, a hair trigger temper when it comes to like the second somebody, I've seen you crash out on touch and shit like this and touch, go off on you.
get
And
way too like let's go
it's just
one by one.
Brandon.
Let's go
Okay.
one by
So
one.
it's like,
How
okay.
about that?
So if enough people like, I've seen you alienate people.
Oh
I've
my
seen
God,
people
dude,
say that
it's
you're full, and
fair.
it's like,
It's
no,
not
but
what you
how's
do.
that not fit?
P-John Q, I know, dude, I told you I have mental issues, okay? Like this community, like I relate to it. They like MMA. We're all neurotic in our own way. Like it is what it is, dude. I have a right to fucking watch whatever stream I can watch. And like if people are going to entertain me on their panel, then so be it. And if you have a problem with it, you could go anywhere too. But all I'm saying is one by one, Giuliano. I thought we were going to dispel things, right? And it's like neither of us have to get defensive. I can just point out something I think you lie about. You can point out something you think I lie about. You told me the Moyes thing, right? So let me respond to it without you fucking being like, I've seen people do. It's like none of those people matter. It's just this is a heads up thing. So you think I'm lying about the Moyes thing, right? I'm not lying about the Moyes.
I mean, okay, so here, yeah, boy. I mean, I just hear.
Why would I make that up?
I've
Though?
heard
And
your
you,
side of a lot of stories about these people, and
okay.
then
Right,
they
but
all tell
everything.
a different tale.
Here's the thing, Giuliano. Everything that I point out to you that I think you're lying about, I have firsthand experience with. You were not around when Moyes was doing this, so you can't really speak on that. Why don't you speak on something that I've said in your presence or that I've said that you've heard about that you think I'm lying about, and I can try and dispel it for you, and then vice versa.
Let me think.
I feel like while you're thinking, Gio, neither of you can even like name direct issues like BK did something directly to Gio or Gio did something directly.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a better. Okay. So Brandon showed up, right? Now I didn't know who he was, right? Showed up when Clown Show was still on YouTube. I had no idea who he was. He dogged out Vinny and Parlay, which I thought was funny, but then him and I started going at each other, right? So right away, we kind of had a problem. Then he basically tries to dox me, which Contra is all for, right? By like pulling up one of my streams and looking at street signs and shit, streamer I'm walking to a 7-Eleven. So I'm like, okay, this fucking guy is actually, he wants to play. So, so I'm walking from Beverly Hills back to Hollywood one day. And yeah, it's like I take a left up the block, like walk by, his apartment or what I thought was his apartment and then cross the street in the opposite direction. And, I'm fucking yelling like, what's up, Brandon? Like, and because it's like, if someone's going to take it there with me, it's like, I'm going to up the ante because I don't like beefs. Like, I think they're corny and stupid. A lot of the way to stop them, quickly, in my opinion, is to just, be like, all right, bro, I'm just going to go all in. And then Brandon contacted me, right? because I guess on his end, he's like, okay, I don't know if this guy's fucking crazy or what. And yeah, he was a human being and shit, and we talked it over, and yeah, I was good. I took the stream down and everything, and we were good after that. Now I feel like in the aftermath of that, though, a lot of, and this is what always happens, a lot of fucking people in chat, they fucking musical. It's because Erica's on my computer right now typing as me, so it's not me in the chat. Fucking consultant, don't call her that, bro.
Justin, man, because you do go on like into tangents and stuff. So let's
okay. So what I'm saying is, like, in the aftermath of that, though, after Brandon and I were cool off that, because we actually spoke like 1-to-1 off of YouTube, right? A lot of people in the community decided that, like, that they were gonna still go in on Brandon, like over that, as though he had acted like a pussy, when in fact he did act like a fucking man and contacted me, and we spoke 1-to-1. And so I would defend him, in those circumstances. And him and I, we were
and I would
good for a
defend
while.
you to an extent also. Like it was a two-way street, bro. But let's talk about the first thing, dude. I've admitted that I was wrong. So Orange Cat, I had like, it's all like the genesis was Clown Show. And I was like, I beefed with Clown Show from like 2020 to like 2023
It was earlier
or
than
something.
that, no?
Not really. I mean, he was trying to get my attention earlier than that, but I only gave it to him like starting in COVID. Like, because when COVID hit, I became unemployed, and that's when I started getting wrapped up into the panels, to tell you the truth. So it was around like early 2020, maybe late 2019, but not much before that. It was really like 2020 to 2023. So it was a good like 3 years of just solid bullshit with this dude. And then I went away, right? So I was doing my own shit. And then for some reason, I don't know, some lapse fucking happened in my retarded head. And I come back in like 2025 or something, right? Like last year. And so I hear this dude Gio on there, and like, I don't know, I was just like, let me go on and talk shit. The panel was bumping, it looked fun. So I went on, and I've always admitted this fault that I did go at Gio first. I did go at him first. So like, I guess if you want to put that on me, that's on me. I did go at Gio first. And I wasn't really doxing you, dude. You were just like so open with where the fuck you lived, and like you lived.
But like, dude,
it was wrong of me. It was wrong of me.
No, it wasn't even. Yeah, you like, I mean, to pull up my stream and then look for street signs and shit. And it's like, in my head, I'm just like, okay, this guy really.
And in my head, I kind of justified it because I'm like, well, you fucking literally stream where you exactly where you live every fucking time. So I'm like, I'm just showing people exactly where.
Yeah, but I mean,
and it was right. I admit that, and I've admitted that, but that's as far as it went, dude. I didn't even show much, bro. I was showing like cross streets, like a block away from you, like, which was wrong. But you act like I fucking completely doxed you, bro. I wasn't.
I mean, bro, the thing is, right, like, it wasn't even about that. It's about like the intent, right?
Yeah, and it was wrong of me. It was because it was the first time I ever talked to you.
Because how I take that, right, is like, oh, okay, here's this guy like trying to like fucking have some menacing energy, so I'm gonna fucking double down on that. And then I did what I did.
I get that, but you took it to like another fucking level where you're fucking yelling out my mother's name is Kaplan and shit. And it was just fucking weird.
Well, I just knew your last name. I didn't know it,
Yeah, no, you did. You said that. But it is what it is. You took it to another level. And I get it. We're fucking offended by what I did. And I was like, I even told you, okay, like it took me a couple months to realize. And I was like, okay, like I get it. I fuck with the dude. It fucked with him. He wanted to fuck with me. And then we were fine. And so that's not even like really my deal with you. My deal with you is that I feel like you just say, but like, we're never going to come to a conclusion, Orange Cat, because we've had these kind of talks before, and it's like it's the same revolving door, bro. Like, it's just I'm like, Giuliano, I think you're lying about this, and he's like, no, I'm not. But I think it's blatant that you lie about some things, and it's like you're just so unwilling to admit it.
Can I chime back in after hearing that? I feel like BK just took a lot of accountability on himself for his previous actions. I really,
yeah, no, and I mean, I definitely took accountability too when when he contacted me, like, because I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, he did what he did, I did what I did, and then, and then that's like, I'm like, oh, that's too far now, but then he talked to me, I'm like, okay, this guy's like being real about this. That's me to take the stream down, telling me that was actually his mother's place. And I'm like, okay, like, done.
so
Yeah.
you can take accountability and say what you did was out of pocket too, right? Although it was in retaliation, it was out of pocket, right?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know, like.
Well, I guess hold on, you
initially-
didn't know it was his mom's house, right? You thought it was
No,
his.
I didn't. I actually didn't.
Well, okay.
I don't believe that though, man, because you said Miss Kaplan. Like when you were outside, you were yelling my mom's name. So you did.
Yeah, but that had something to do with. No, I really didn't know.
No, it's because you looked up, dude. Be real. You looked up my info. You saw both my name and her name on the.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you don't realize that I pay the lease, and you thought you had me, but.
I
that's
just
why I
figured
wasn't
that.
there. Dude, if I saw you there that day, I don't even know how I would have reacted. I would have flipped out on you. You really took it to another place, but.
Well, yeah, but dude, that's like a lot of the time. That's when somebody starts with me, like that's the way to handle it. To crush it.
Not even my issue with you. I appreciate Orange Cat's. I'm a grown man. Of course, I take accountability. I like to fuck around on these panels, but I also like to be chill too, bro. Like. It just never happens that way because people are just begging for drama. But if you want to
and that's the problem. I think that because it's like last night, right, on Maz's panel, like it seems like you legitimately got trolled, and then you showed up with the just completely assuming I had talked to it, right, and then that led to us fucking going at each other. Right?
You talk shit about me all the time, and it's annoying, and it is what it is. I don't care, bro. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
You talk so much more shit about me, though.
Okay, so you can think that, but it is what it is.
No, but it really is true. You get account for it by
I don't really think so, man.
All right, hold on, guys. So I get everything that was just said. So the other part is besides.
Hold on, consultant. Are you really trying to fucking? I haven't seen Valerie in fucking it's like 6 or 7 months. Wow, consultant's really trying to fucking like tell Erica about some fucking bop that I hooked up with like 2 or 3 times. Yo, consultant, you're a dick sucking worm, bro. Good luck ever getting laid, bro.
Well, I was obsessed with Giuliano, so that doesn't matter, consultant.
BK. So the other thing that bothers you about Gio is that he lies, or you think he lies, right? Like, how does that affect you though to a point where like you guys want to fight over the lies, or does that not play that big of a part? It's just
the mother stuff is really what gets to me, but the lying stuff is just kind of like people always ask me that, like, why do I care if Gio lies? Maybe I shouldn't care, but I just do.
And the thing is, though, Brandon, there are things where it's like. All of a sudden, it's like it's like you'll accuse me of fucking lying. It's like if I say I took a shit, Brandon will be like, yeah, bullshit, you're a fucking lie. It's like, no, dude, seriously, it's like, and it's fucking ridiculous, honestly. And there's things and there's multiple things that I've validated that you don't know that I've validated because other people have, said the same shit.
Because if you did, I wouldn't question shit.
Yeah, but no, it's like I validated them on prior like streams and other shit like that. And then it's like after a while, it's just like, bro, unless you want to like lay some money down for me to prove something, it's exhausting because like, why am I going to continuously validate something only to be accused of some other shit when like at the end of the day, I don't fucking care. You're going to think what you fucking think, I guess, It's just,
I don't know,
but it's like
you're an interesting guy. You're just a different person. Like I just anybody I talk to in the Discord, shit like that, like nobody really talks like you do. Like I feel like you just always have to be the big man on campus.
No, dude, I think that's some shit that like
Maybe
No,
I'm wrong.
I really don't, dude. I'm actually, I mean, I'm actually very like, or at least I try to have like humility. I mean, I think, I think people fucking admit that.
In
Like,
person, you're a lot different, bro. Honestly.
So here's the thing.
no,
You guys,
but plenty of people know me in person from here.
you guys have beefed for a while to the
But
point where you guys
here,
actually
can I say
met
one
up.
more thing? Can I say one more thing?
Sure, go
Okay,
ahead.
so like, all right, so like one thing recently, right? So like consultant showed up like on at least on my radar, and he was attacking me. Thank you, consultant. I appreciate that. Consultant was attacking me a lot. I know who the fuck he was, and et cetera, right? But like and yeah, it was annoying. But and then I was just like, you know what? At least this guy, I could talk MMA with him. He's not like he's not like some fucking one-dimensional fucking troll. And then he started making content, right?
Yeah, he is. Let's be real.
Okay, see, like, and that's the thing. It's like now, Brandon, consultant initially went at me so much harder than he fucking ever, has ever gone at you, right? And I just, it just doesn't hit me the same way. And then, I was just like, I'm not gonna, I can't, it's like you accuse me of lying, but it's like, I'm not a fake person where I can manufacture like beef with, like and continue a fucking like animosity laden type thing with. And then he started making like a couple of videos and shit. And I'm like, yeah, dude, like good. Like I encourage that. And Brandon was like, he's shitting on consultant doing that, and when Hunt first streamed, right? Because you didn't like Hunt at the time. I think Clownter was like, yeah, it was a fail on his first stream. And you're like, that makes me really happy and shit. And I'm like, come on, dude. It's like, because it's like when someone goes from being like a troll in chat only, and now they're making content, like, that does take balls because like they're opening themselves up to like what they've been putting out.
I don't give a fuck about consulting.
Right. So
no, I'm just saying on general principle, I don't see, it's like, I will never stifle other people's creativity, bro. It's like, I think there's enough cake. I think with you,
like, it's not a checks and balances thing, bro. You can still be fucked up in some ways and be supportive in others. Like I'm the same way. Like I can be very supportive too, and I can be a fucking piece of shit. Like one doesn't make up for the other, bro. Like, so
listen,
no,
guys.
I'm not saying it does, but it's just like, I'm not like, I think like in a way, and it's like, I don't even mean anything by this, dude. It's just like, I really do think that you're like, I'm not a hateful person, and I feel like,
okay.
Probably as a product of like, just a lot of this internet, these wars on the internet that you've had over.
All right, let me chime in, please. I think neither of you guys want to fight each other again. So you guys met up, ran the fade, no punches to the face,
Well,
out of respect, and being an
it's not
adult.
even
Hold on,
that.
real
It's just
quick.
like I don't have animosity. Like, yeah, it's like, of course, I would like to do that.
Let me just give a quick recap of everything I'm hearing right now. The way you guys are talking to each other is very respectful. I don't think either of you guys want to fight. You guys already met up, ran the quote unquote fade. And then afterwards, hold on, you dapped each other up. You guys were all smiling and hugs and all good. That's where it should have just ended right there. But I think the YouTube world let you guys.
Then there's fucking trolls in chat.
You're 100% right, Orange. You're 100% right.
No,
it should have ended after the first one. And
the first one really never should have happened. I remember Brandon when I was still in Brandon's Discord before I left. Like, I remember Brandon being like, why the fuck did I do that? Like, why would I endanger myself? It's like, I think both of us are honest about it. It's like doing that spur of the moment shit was like, it's like what we should have done is like been less like, been less fucking just completely hair trigger temper and fucking, and just like run the shit in the gym.
I agree with that. But we both kind of needed it. Like I personally felt like, I'm 37 years old, Orange Cat. Like honestly, like, I just don't do much anymore. So like getting out, scrapping a little bit, that shit was fun in retrospect, you know. But
see,
I
like
shouldn't have.
the thing is though, it's like on my end, I didn't need it that day, bro. I hadn't been exercising in a long time and chain smoking. I was anxious. I had a flight in 9 hours. That was
All
like the
right,
worst
but
possible
it
time.
happened. It
And
doesn't matter.
I'm not making excuses for it. And Brandon, like, did I not give you? I was like, I'm not taking
I
Brandon's
don't even
victory
want
away.
to talk about it, dude, because it's honestly like I don't care like what the result was. Like I really do, who cares? Like I take no.
Right.
I'm
But
more
it's like at the end of
ashamed.
the day, dude, like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like,
We-
and dude, we've been talking about going up Runyon Canyon and all this other shit
Okay,
too.
so
Like,
yeah, we can do that, and we can compete in other ways. But I just the thing is, dude, like I have very good friends in my life, dude, and my friends like just like you think I'm a liar, dude, but I don't lie about anything on here. Anything, dude. I've never lied about anything. And so when people lie about stuff, I'm just like, I'm quick
I
to
mean,
point it out.
I don't know, dude.
So
It's like,
tell me what you
okay, so it's like, and it's like, I'm not even trying to be like an asshole, bro, but it's like, you say you have very good friends in your life and everything like that. And it's like, I mean, I don't know because it seems it's like because you've told me you're like, yeah, Gio, once you turn 35, like you're gonna see whatever. But it's like
I see too.
I make a concerted effort to be open to like, you know, new experiences. Like I travel. I asked you that time. I was like, when's the last time like you traveled, right? You probably feel less like cloistered and kind of like, you know, like you don't do much and shit like that. Because it's like obviously as one becomes older, like you know, you're not in it's not like school back in college and shit where it's like you're in an environment meeting
What
new
do you
people
think I'm
all the time.
lying about? What do you think I'm lying about?
Um, what do I think you're lying about? I think they like
You don't have
you
to hold
know.
back. Tell me what you think I'm lying about. So you can
I
just get
think
it off your chest.
I think that okay. I really do think that like, you know, a lot of the whole like, you know, like you'll be like, oh, I'm an old man, like I don't do shit anymore. I think that's you like trying to cope or own something where but it's like I don't think that like, you know, you really like get out much and have like you know, an active social life. And I'm not attacking you with that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just saying
don't
it's like
anymore. But what you're saying is you think I never had one, right? You think I
no,
never had.
no, I don't think that. I just think that like, you know, a lot of things become like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's you're and now
I
and you're
don't
gonna
have
tell
an
me I
active
don't.
social life anymore. I've admitted that. I'm an introvert now. I'm anhedonic. Like what do you I mean, I've admitted these things. I
But
don't
like
lie about that.
being an introvert doesn't mean that you can't have an active social life, dude.
Yeah, that's literally what an introvert means. It means you don't have an active social
No,
life.
an introvert is not necessarily like an isolationist, dude.
Yeah, no, it
Like
kind of is, bro.
I mean, dude, my entire like, you know, life has been dealing with being an introvert while trying to thrive socially and be, you know, essentially because it's like I understand that like you at the end of the day, right? We're social creatures, so we, you know, like a lot of life experience has to do with, you know,
Okay,
meeting
but what
other
am I
meeting.
lying about? Because you say because I call you a liar because I think you lie about something, and then you return the favor, and I'm like, what am I lying about?
Um, okay. I don't think that you're, you know, I think that you, and like a lot of this, honestly, it's like in relation to like clown. It's like, you know, it's like you have this like, you know, venom to you where it's like, you know, you need that guy clown show to be like, you know, just fucking dying a death of 1,000 cuts. And like, you know, you take pleasure in the guy's misery and shit like that. And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of that is, you know, that's you being like, you know, like that sort of validates your own sort of dissatisfaction with your own
What am
situation.
I lying about though? Like, what does answer the
I
question?
mean, you know, okay, like, okay, straight up,
Yeah,
like
straight up, don't hold back.
that like
I'm
that
lying.
shitting on other people and preaching their misfortune is a way for you to, you know, justify and cope with your own.
What am I lying about, though?
I mean, I've said that to you before, and you go, you don't know anything
You
about
can't
me.
even
Like,
answer if you ask me if Orange Cat asked me, what do you think Gio's lying about?
I think that you lie about your quality.
You're holding back. Just say it. I don't care. Say it. Hey, say everything you think I'm lying about that I've said to you.
Is lying the right word? Or
okay, so like, so the meme coin shit, right? And the fact.
Going back to this, okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like you originally told me, you did originally tell me that wasn't a thing, and then I got sent that.
No, I never told you it wasn't a thing. What are you talking about? What's the lie?
That you weren't peddling like fucking crypto.
Oh, of course not. What does peddling mean to you?
I mean, what? Okay,
Actively trying to get people to invest in a pump and dump and take their cash. That's what you think I was doing?
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, yeah. It seemed like it. Yes.
Okay. That video was for something called Phoenix 360, right? I don't know if you know much about crypto. Okay, I'm sure you know something about some funds, the stocks, futures, whatever.
I know a lot about stocks. I know
this is
very
nonsense.
little about crypto.
You guys weren't scrapping over whatever crypto.
No,
bullshit.
it was
No. It is important though, because I do think Giuliano lies a lot. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of like what he thinks I lie about, and then he can settle what I think he lies about. It would be nice for him to like give some explanation.
I think you lie. I think you lie. I think you lied about your reason for coming back to YouTube. I think
what was my reason again?
Like, you know, like, what did you? What was it? Like that you couldn't stay away or like whatever. Like,
that's exactly why I can't. What do you mean? How is that?
No, I think because I've heard, you know, I've heard you say before. You're like, yeah, I'm taking this shit seriously. I'm trying to build a channel, and then you act
though.
Yeah, but then you act like you don't want like members and shit like that. But it's like that's part of building a fucking channel. I think like.
Well, I don't want them yet. I was making a point because you're saying like. You're calling me a scumbag for charging people for picks. And then in the same vein, you're like, why don't you have members? I'm like, dude, I'm doing things my own way. We don't think alike, dude. You remember like 2 months ago, I even tried to, you didn't consider it help, but I was like, dude, let me fucking give you some like Orange Cat. I was trying to tell Gio some shit to make his channel like something that I would watch. But Gio's going to do his own thing, but I wasn't trying to be malicious with it. I was just telling Gio.
Okay, but Brandon, it's like, the thing is like some shit that you would watch, right? So like, I mean, so I do collaborate every week on prediction videos with, you know, different content creator, because I think a prediction video is better if you have two different people.
And I agree with you, but let me stop you there. Dude, you have to be somewhat self-aware, right? Like my videos suck. They're boring. I get it. But I do try to make them polished, right? You can't argue against the fact that my videos have a level of polish to them. I appreciate what you do, and you do your collaborations, which is cool. And you like MMA. Anyone who wants to talk MMA, I have an appreciation for. But dude, there's a lack of awareness that you have sometimes, or maybe you just don't care. It's like apathy.
You know what? You're right about. It's not a lack of awareness. It is that I haven't cared.
Okay, so it is apathy. But your apathy shows. It's like,
but I'm. You know what? Okay, so I'll be honest, right?
But hold on. Why do you? So let's say you did put money into Google Analytics, because you must have spent a fortune. Because it
was an AdSense thing.
Okay, well, whatever it is, dude. But you've spent a lot of cash to get your videos and views up there. I don't know what you're doing. Whatever.
No, it's literally just a monthly. It was a monthly recurring card, and I ended it when I had 179K subs. So if you want to see.
I just want
you could look at my hold on. You could look at I haven't actually looked at it. You could look at my Social Blade from whenever I had 179K till however many I have now is totally okay.
Social Blade literally is just bare bones. It looks at your subs, your views, whatever. Dude, all I'm saying is that there's a part of you that seems to care deeply about your channel and having views and doing picks every week, and there's a consistency to that. But then you also like do these streams where you're just yelling and it's really nonsense at the end
I
of
mean,
the
I'm
day.
not yelling. It's just that okay. So I got advice.
Dude,
I got advice a while ago.
let me just finish. And I just these streams, they hurt your channel a lot because the algorithm just doesn't know what the fuck you're doing. You know, they think you're an MMA channel, and then they think you're just fucking streaming for people who just want drama. And also your collaborations, bro. Like, I mean, I saw you buy a new webcam, right? And you obviously care to an extent, but then it's like you don't though, because like a lot of the time you just kind of do things your own way, and like you're not a bad guy, but we're all quirky, right? But you have some quirks about you. So I'm just wondering, when I watch your collaborations, it's like, you know, like, can't you just do a little more to like make the sound a little better, or just to put yourself in a position where there's not shit going on, and like you just look like you just do it your own way? And it's like, maybe that's just
dude. I mean, that you know what it is too. It's like so I'll be honest, right? Like I'm probably about to hire like a social media person, like to integrate my like channel into my Instagram, because I had a Kiergo sponsorship that YouTube killed, and some shit like that, and I should start probably taking a lot of it more seriously,
Yeah.
I mean, that's and that is definitely something.
Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt. So let's Gio, what's your beef with BK? Just straight up.
I mean,
let me put it this way, really quick.
I feel like the guy is like fucking, just like has been. I mean,
BK,
and Brandon, you can't deny this. Brandon came on a panel of mine, right? And he goes, "Yeah, like I'm just like done with the community." And then my next stream, he's in there typing in all caps. So like, and it's like, it's like I mean, I feel like the dude's become pretty fixated on me.
BK, so you have a reputation,
and a lot of people,
at least in the circle of people
have said that to me.
At least in the circle of people that I'm close with on YouTube, they all said that like BK is no good, like stay away from him, blah blah blah, toxic.
Who said that? Motherfuckers.
So like Gio like told me on the panel before Feck, because you were mentioned, like you're just like just bad. So where does that come from? Like, because you seem like a chill guy. I don't know.
Well, I'm a chill guy with you because I really do match energy, and I feel like people who are pretty like good neutral people I'll always be neutral with. Like, dude, I have a strong personality. You know what I mean, Orange Cat? You could tell that with me. I'm loud. I fucking don't strike people the right way. It's just,
dude, I have a strong personality too, Brandon. But the thing is, like, how fast, like, you'll switch up on people. Like, I mean, dude,
I think I'm just a little more mean spirited than you. When someone comes at me, I'm willing to like, I'll never dox. I know I did that shit to Gio, but I'll never dox. I'll never take it to a place. But heads up, like, I'll fucking picket people because that's just what I do. If I find,
dude, but it's like, bro, I mean, and I'm not trying to like bring up like dredge shit up. But there was one point, dude, you were like threatening like Miles' life, the shit with Douglas, like you and Touch will go at each other.
How did he threaten Mila's life? Like,
well, I mean, I don't want to go there because
I don't want to really even go there. I'm not even trying to.
She would go on Clown, and I'm fine with Mila now. We settled it, and but I mean, if like she took it to a place that was dark because she started using real life people to claim that I was a groomer. And I'm like, you're not going to fucking do that, dude. Like, when you start doing some evil shit like that to me, I'm going to do everything I can to make you fucking suffer. And so I was in a bad place. You're not going to fucking accuse me of being a groomer, especially when you're using a guy who was really in the community and under 18 at the time. There's a guy named Justin Jr. Do you know who that is, Orange Cat?
No, I don't.
MMA betting mastermind. Okay, well, he's just a kid who used to hang around. And like, I never really liked the kid. I would just like kind of talk to him because I'm like, okay, well, he knows MMA. He's obviously a little off, and like, he's a good guy, and I still talk to him. He's 18 now, and like, he used to hang out in the MMA holes all the time. Like, he was a big MMA holes guy. And I used to have a bigger channel.
Yeah,
He would come by my channel.
Douglas is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah,
Milo would threaten,
that did happen.
you threatened to KO. Well, I don't remember, Doug. I don't care. And honestly, I've admitted that I have a problem. Anyone I see like flirting with clown and shit, I get very like fucking aggro with, because I don't like dudes who support the clown. So maybe I'm out of line in that way, Orange Cat, but you know, I admitted these things.
BK, when you get real fired up, like real triggered by someone,
Hey, go on your own account.
You threaten them? Like,
it really depends. I mean, I'm not going to just threaten somebody. I mean, no, I'll most likely pick at them and make fun of them. It's not that serious, though. Mila took it to a real place, and I ended up reporting her fucking buy me a coffee and getting that shit shut down for a little bit. And then I even emailed them back when we made things right, and I told them to reinstate it, and they did. So, like, people don't really talk about my fairness, but I'm a very fair person, dude. So, I mean, it's just not right. You know, this community just thrives off drama. I'm an easy guy to hate. I know that. You know, it's like I hate myself sometimes, you know, but I just appreciate someone who's honest.
I mean, dude, I hate myself a lot of the time too, but like, you know, one thing, you know, it's like, and you always go like, oh, I admit this or that about myself, but it's like, I really do too, but I also make an active effort to like work on myself. I feel like the difference is I really will listen to people unless it's like some fucking troll just like trying to like, you know, attack me. Like I really will. Like, I'll listen to people who I respect on here. And I've even listened, dude, there was that time, where like, you know, dude, it's like, I had, my teeth were fucked up for like 4 months, right?
You always go back to that.
No, but yeah, I appreciate it. And everyone was trying to get me to go at you, you know, for being like, yeah, like Gio, like, it seems like he doesn't care about anything because he's like not in care. And I was like, holy shit, like, you know, fuck, like I feel like some mental illness of mine is now like, you know, noticeable to the naked eye. And then yeah, I went to the fucking, you know, dentist, and I started like getting my shit together. Like, I privately,
that's fire though. Who can hate on you for that?
I privately messaged you about that, being like, yo, basically, thank you for,
Yeah, I mean, I think it was pretty obvious I wasn't malicious about it. If someone has their teeth fucked up,
well, I mean, dude, yeah, and I mean, it was obvious to me, but dude, you see, and this is the thing, right? Like, this is another thing where I feel like because it's like everyone that was on Clown Show panel, everyone was trying to get me to go at you, saying like, oh, Brandon said this or that. And like, I listened to what you said, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think it's coming from a place of actual malice, right? But like, you know, literally last night, some fucking troll shows up and tells you I'm talking shit, and then you show up as if it's like an absolute fact, like not even.
I mean, I was just looking for an excuse to go on and talk some shit. I mean, obviously, it's not that hard to figure out. Like, don't play naive. You know what I'm about to. Like, you know that I can.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, but that was literally right after. I was like, all right, Brandon, let's see how long. You know, I said that. I was like, let's see how long. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. Let's see how long. You know, like it goes. Which one of us, you know, starts. You know, with an attack first, and like, you know, of course it was you. Like, you know, I mean, it'd be different if you showed up talking shit to Mars.
So who called for the rematch of the fight? Was it Gio or was it?
Well, yeah, because like, you know, because it was like, I mean, it really did catch me at like the worst possible time. You know, like like I said, at a flight in 9 hours, I've been chain smoking. But it's like, but it wasn't an animosity based thing. It's just like, yeah, I'd like to fucking actually.
I just feel like there isn't like a real beef here. There's no reason to have a rematch.
No, it's not. No, but it's that's the thing. It doesn't have to be like beef based. Like, that's why I say it's like in a gym where it's not, you know. Like a fucking like spur of the moment, hair trigger temper street
you know what
fight.
else pisses me off, Orange Cat? It's not even Giuliano. Giuliano has these people, right? All these fucking people around him. Like, anyone in my Discord, Orange Cat, you might get annoyed with my Discord and leave it. A lot of people do. But you'll see the type of people that are in there, right? Like, I have good relations with all those people, with Feck, with Touch, with like the 20, 30 guys in
Bro,
there.
come on though. You and Touch, dude.
I'm just
Touch.
saying, here's my thing though. Anyone who's with you, they're all fucking toxic as shit, bro.
Brandon,
I'm just
bro,
saying,
come on.
Doug and Mila and Pedron Q and
Bro,
John. And
Douglas is my friend, bro. I mean, I
got
talked
it.
to him.
I'm just saying.
Douglas has never tried to get me to fucking.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, it's just
And
not.
Mila, and dude, Mila, you know, you're as much, you know, you'll show up for a Mila panel just like I will.
Yeah, no, I'm like, and that's my thing. Like, you aren't wrong in some ways. Like, I do try to fix myself, but it is hard for me sometimes because that's just my life now. I work online a lot, dude. I really do. I have like this hybrid workspace where I'm just like, well, I got to do this shit today, so I might as well just be on panel. And like, dude, I'm editing right now, but you don't even know that, right? So I can do these panels and I can do other shit at the same time, and it's like, it's just, I don't know, like I shouldn't. It's not good for me, and nothing good comes of it, but it's just like passes the time. This is more entertaining than like listening to music for me for some reason. So I shouldn't be here, but I'm just saying, dude, everyone that comes from your space is toxic as like Orange Cat's cool. And like, there's a few guys, but even Consultant and all these guys who come from your channel, it is just, they are the most toxic fucking people, always talking about fighting in real life. Like Jock and Doug, they always talk about like fighting in real life. And like, it's just so, and everyone wants to be a tough guy from your place. Like in my credit, you can look at my channel, dude. It's a lot of cool people who just want to talk MMA. In my Discord, nobody ever talks about meeting up for a fist fight. We just make fun of the clown and talk about betting. It's never like to this extent, but it's almost like your crowd and community, they always take it to another level. And it's just fucking annoying. It's like, I don't know, man. That's just how I feel. Maybe I'm tripping, Orange Cat. I don't know. Are we done here? What's up?
Sorry, 1 second. I was talking to
Orange, what's up, dude? You gone? All right, I'm solo in this bitch, I guess.
No, sorry.
Where'd Orange go?
I don't know.
I'm here.
You good?
Yeah.
What do you think, man? What do you like am I like, I don't know, bro. Like, how do I come off, dude? Because I know I'm like, a lot of people just fucking want to, you know, I come off the wrong way to most people on here, at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I told you your reputation of just being like overall bad, but you seem very chill. And what opinion do you want?
I don't know. Like, what do you think so far? Like, am I saying anything like crazy? Like,
no, I'm trying to figure out. I'm just here as the middleman, trying to figure out where the fuck the beef comes from.
Why don't you make a fucking move then, pussy? Like, Jesus Christ, I'll intervene with whatever I want, dude.
But
sorry.
I can't find a true source of any like actual hatred or beef. I think it's a lot of getting hyped up from the chat, you know, and ego.
Hate him. I just wish like I could be very
we
were both on the same level.
It's shit like this. It's shit like this, right? Like, you know, and it's like, look, I'm not, you know, I mean, I really do have a pretty thick skin. So like, you know, basically like, but yeah, dude, like, and it's like, it's not, once again, it's not an animosity based thing, right?
But
like,
here's the thing, like,
to meet and like, you know, and have like an actual fight in the gym, because it's like at the end of the day, like going on my end, going into that and coming out of that, like I would prefer for there to be no animosity. I also think that like, you know, the person that is, you know, going into a situation like that, the person that is like the more emotional is probably at a disadvantage, but
I'm not emotional, bro. Like, I know I'm neurotic and I sound weird, but like at the end of the, I know you don't believe me about this, but like it just passes, and I'm sure it's the same for everybody. Like I really do believe that. I think it's just like it's just something we do. Like I don't think anybody actually takes this shit with them. I really don't. I think the
Bro,
only guy
I know.
who does,
See, I know I don't. I
okay,
know
guess the
I
one
don't,
guy.
but I know
Guess the
that
one
they're
guy. Guess the one guy that I think takes it with him.
conscious.
Exactly. And that's the
Yes.
only guy that takes him with him. But I think
You know what's crazy about that though is that he's able to go long periods of time off of the shit. It's like, and yeah, dude, I don't necessarily believe that you don't, to be honest. The only reason that I say that I don't is because I mean, like obviously I'm in my head, I'm not in your head, so I can't say for sure. It just seems like, you know, but look, the thing is, like I've said, and I've told you this before, like I'll go on whoever's panel, Concho's panel, even right, whatever, right? You know, usually because he's attacking me. I mean, dude, it's like I understand you
Let
have this whole
Shiesty in.
history.
Shiesty's backstage, by the way.
All right, usually, right, like
Yo, good fuckers.
what's good, Shiesty? So look, Brandon, like now I understand you had this whole like history with him, but I mean, arguably, dude, he in the most concentrated manner, right? I mean, that dude did when he was on YouTube, he did 11 streams straight with my name in the title. And so, you know, I'd go on there and I'd hit him back and whatever, and then he would get civil. And then there was a period of time where I was like cool with him, and it was a place where it's like if I felt like blowing off steam or talking shit or I was bored, I would do that. But most of the time, I have to, you know, I'll go there to defend myself against whatever the fuck, right? And as long as that takes, right, so that once I'm done, once I'm off the fucking internet, I'm so beyond not thinking about it, you know? Like that's, you know, I mean, you know, that's just how I sort of viscerally came to deal with it. And then, you know, and then I'm like, oh, there's like a philosophy to this, which, you know,
it's like
I
two
mean,
dudes at the bar, just like I don't even know what the fuck's going on. It's just fucking. You sound like you're sleepy as shit. You gotta get some sleep.
me?
Really.
No, I just fucking slept last night.
He slept last night. That's his one night for the week that he needs.
I mean, no, I'm not, dude. I'm just talking like.
I'm just fucking. See, don't be so sensitive. I'm not even hating.
Bro,
on
honestly, you love to say that because I always point out you being sensitive. I'm not sensitive. I'm just, you know, not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm sleeping. But
Yo. Am I on?
I mean, Mila.
Can y'all hear me?
Can somebody? Does I think you? But yeah.
What about now?
No, I think so.
Fuck.
Mila, it's no, I mean, Brandon asked, like, who, I mean, Conjo came up because of that. You two were best friends, but there's also, oh, I thought Tom was and I were best friends. Consultant, shut the fuck up.
That's just what I'm talking about, Giuliano. Like these are your people. Like consult. I mean,
No,
it's just
no. What do you mean these are my people? No, I gave Consultant his ups for making videos.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just I don't know. I'm tired of the Milas and the dogs and all these people in your group.
Yeah, you say that, dude, but next time Mila does a panel, you'll be there, right?
No, I probably won't.
Yeah, and you stay talking shit.
I'm not even talking shit. The fuck? You love talking
Bro,
shit.
you just got done saying that I was flirting with Clown Show and then saying that I'm always trying to act like a tough guy.
Yeah, you are always trying to act like a tough guy. Absolutely.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What you perceive as that, bro, is the lack of self-awareness that you have because you're always acting like a tough guy. So what you see is me trying to act like a tough guy is really just responses to you trying to act like a tough guy. Tough guy.
Be yourself, dude. You don't gotta fucking, just be yourself, dude. Honestly.
I'm being myself. That's the crazy part about it. I'm being myself, and it's the same person that you was texting, privately.
Dude, Brandon,
Same
I've met
person.
those and I have met
No,
each
because
other.
it's
in real
annoying.
life.
It's annoying, bro. It's annoying hearing you bitch every single day. Every single day you're bitching. You're bitching, you're crying, you're complaining. You get here, you're always fucking wild. And it's always the same old shit. And it's always the same old avoidable shit that you don't
And
avoid.
what do you do? And you do the same shit with Vinny. I mean,
I respond.
You, just
I respond. That's what I'm doing.
you do the same shit with Vinny every day.
Okay.
I mean, look, we all
So
annoy
like
each
if you
other.
guys if you guys aren't doing that though, if you guys aren't doing that, I wouldn't be responding though.
All right, but Doug, you're missing the point, dude.
No, I'm not.
I don't really know you, bro. Like Giuliano is a guy who like
exactly. You don't really know me. You don't really know me. But when we first fucking got acquainted online, you kept going on and on about how you wanted to knock me out, and then you found out that I lived 3 hours away, and I was actually down to meet you up.
No, there you go playing that tough guy shit again. Like,
but
dude,
I'm not being, bro. But I'm not being tough though. It's like if you want to knock me out, like is it like what do you want me to do? Just not fucking take you up on the offer?
Yo, can I say one
it's
thing?
It's weird.
Really quick?
Like you're a weirdo, Brandon, bro. You're a weirdo and you're a bitch,
Brandon,
man.
One
and
thing,
that shit does get annoying. That shit does get annoying.
One thing that I do find to be strange because I did not come into YouTube like as like an internet like trained person. So like I've been, I was in New York. I hit up Katya Fight Fairy, right? I was on a road trip with Aisha, my ex. I was in Minnesota, Idaho, right? I hit up Aisha's Supreme City Life Project, Idaho. Him and I have hung out. I've been to Vegas twice. I hung out with Douglas both times, right? He lives in Inland Empire, like, and him and I have hung out because it's like, why, you get to know somebody well, and I'm just like, all right, dude, like, what's up? Like, it's like that to me.
Is that Doug,
it's like you act like that.
Plenty of shit. Talked about me on Clown Show. Said he had a black belt. I just don't like.
I never said that. I never said that. You've been lying. I never said that. I said I had a brown belt, pussy.
Okay, but you don't.
But I never even bragged about it. Like people asked me, they're like, "Hey, do you even have any martial arts background?" And that's the only time that you'll ever hear me even fucking mention that.
But I like, dude, I'm like. Whatever, Doug. I don't care.
Like, what are you fucking moaning for, man? What are you whining for? Somebody fucking you in the ass or something?
You seem offended by some shit I did, and like that's fine.
Nah, bro. Nah, because it's like, bro, day in, day out, like you always have the same repetition. You come to me, you talk shit, and then you start fucking backtracking, and then you get all nice with it, and then you're just like, yeah, Doug, I really don't mean any of this shit. It's Gio, it's mostly Gio that I have a problem with. And then you say that you're good. You say that you're good. You're not gonna fucking talk no more shit. Then you get back up on here talking more shit. So it's like, damn, man.
Doug, nobody's scared of you, bro.
I don't want you to be scared of me, bro.
Trust me, nobody is, bro. You lie as much as
I don't give a fuck. Like, why do you keep mentioning that? Like that, don't you think that's kind of weird for somebody that's not scared to keep mentioning that they're not scared? I don't want you to be scared. I want you to meet me up, bro.
But why would I meet you? I don't even know you. You're a weird guy. Like, I don't want anything.
Because, bro, like, I don't know. Like, you're just, bro, I can't stand bitches like you in real life, man. I really can't. Like, bro, I can't even fucking. I can't even put into words, man.
You and Myler are just this weird duo who are just around. Like, you don't really
duo? Like, you're weird, bro. You are beyond fucking weird, man.
I told you I'm weird. Who cares? So are you.
You're weird in weird ways, though, man.
Okay, whatever, Doug. And you're not weird?
I'm weird, just not in weird ways.
This guy, man. This guy. Dude, you were so annoying. You annoyed the fuck out of Hunt so much as going to Vinny constantly. Bro, who did you?
Hunt?
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
No, but you call me a weirdo for going at people and being loud and whiny, but he literally removed you because you were fucking whining at Vinny the whole time.
No, I wasn't. I was calling Vinny out for
100%.
something. No, I wasn't. I was calling something out. I was offering him something. I was
You
offering him
removed
money.
it.
I was
You're
offering him.
annoying.
I was offering him a chance to fucking, do whatever get whatever the fuck he wants
All
out
right,
of me
let's talk
that he's
truth,
been
bro.
wanting this whole
Let's
time.
talk truth, right? Let's talk truth, because this is a fucking kumbaya session that Clown will call it, right? Let's talk truth. The truth is, you don't like my personality, right? You hate that I'm on these panels and that people give me the time of day. And they
No, I
don't always
don't.
give.
I don't, bro.
Okay,
I
well, this is
don't. You know
let
what
me
I
finish,
hate?
and then I'll let you finish.
All right,
Let me
go
finish,
ahead.
and I'll let you finish. I think you hate my personality, which is fair, right? You think I'm annoying. You think I'm a whiny bitch. You think I'm a pussy. You think I'm all this shit. And you hate that people give me the time of day to spew my bullshit. You think I'm a hypocrite. And people don't really always give you the time of day, and you just think I'm a big fucking bitch. And so you tired of it. And you also, I don't know, you also play games too, though. So you like Giuliano. So it's like it gives you a reason to back him up and also go at me. And like, I just think you don't like my personality. So it just, you fucking constantly talk about all this shit and fighting people, but you do that with a bunch of people. So it's like, I don't know. That's how I feel.
All right, first of all, I don't do that with a bunch of people. The only people that I've ever done that with are people that were fucking weirdly trying to fucking put the label of pedophile on me. Like, you're gonna get fucked up. Like, if I can find you, I'm about that, bro. Because that's one universal thing. Yeah, but like you, on the other hand, you were fucking directly threatening to fucking knock me. You wanted to knock me out, then you wanted to stab me, then you wanted to shoot me. Like, and then you just kept alternating between the three.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
but you're
because
on
you were
here
threatening
bitching about
me.
other people, but you're on
Because you
here
were
bitching
threatening
about
me.
you're on here bitching about other people threatening you, but you're doing the threatening.
No, because you threatened me, bro. That's why.
So who threatened who first?
You threatened me. Well, dude, I came at
I
you
threatened
hard.
you first?
No, I came at you hard because I saw you at Clown, and I told you I like I've tried to cop to that error where I do go hard at dudes that I see in Clown's chat, fucking talking mad shit, and I just if I see you in Clown's chat, I just go ape shit. And I'm like, this dude's a fucking enemy. I don't like this fucking guy.
Have I ever really even threatened you though? Now that I think about it, like every time I offer you, I don't threaten you. You say that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
You're right.
All I've ever said was, how about we? That's not a threat. How about we meet up? How about we do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you do make a point, but I mean, you allude to it. You just allude to like driving 3 hours and meeting up, and it's just a lot of bullshit.
I don't allude to it, bro. I've told you directly that yes, if it comes down to it, if you're down, I'm down. There's no alluding.
Yeah, but do you see how dumb that sounds? Like part of the reason
it's not dumb. What sounds dumb is you fucking getting on here and threatening to knock me out, stab me, and shoot me. And then going out and buying a gun just for me. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure I apologize to you for fucking going at you, and you just have to fucking go at, because dude, you keep going back on Clown Show and you call me tell people I'm getting raped as a kid, bro. You're not gonna fucking talk shit about me like that. That's so disrespectful.
Look,
You're
man,
a disrespectful
look,
ass
bro,
dude.
Look, bro, you can try to spin that however the fuck you want. You can try to make it seem like some weird shit. You spin a lot of shit, bro. All you do is spin.
Did I spin that? You said that.
We might as well call you the new spin. You're the new spin. I got rid of spin. Now we got you.
Nah, man. See, that's why I don't fuck with you, dude, because you lie. You say that you didn't say that shit. You did say that shit, bro.
Bro, you can't name one thing I fucking lied about.
I just told you.
I didn't lie about that. How's that a lie?
Because you said I was getting raped as a kid on Clown Show, and you just talk mad shit about me over there.
I said I think based on the fucking whole, like, based
what
on like you
to say. Who the fuck
based on your history with fucking Hollywood and the way you fucking act.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you're fucking wacky for that shit. Don't, and you, dude, you're just a Clown fan. So I don't really even fuck with you because, Doug, I'll be honest with you, bro. You bore me. You don't really offer me anything. Like,
all right, that's why you're always talking about me though, because I bore you. All right,
talk about you, bro. When do
you're
I talk?
always talking about me and Gio all the time.
About Gio, I am, but not about you. I mean, you don't really offer anything. I mean,
Gio, is he always talking about me?
Funny that people admit to about Gio, obviously.
Sorry.
Well, who the fuck is that now, Erica? Who the fuck are you?
No, she just heard like, she just heard like.
What do you want right now, sweetie?
Shit, the one.
Yo, Brandon.
The one in the corner right here.
What the fuck did she say, bro? I'm not in the
You
mood for
told
this.
your ass to get in the
No,
corner,
I
nigga.
didn't say.
No, she said no. She laughed at the fact that because Douglas is like I guess all she heard was Douglas say that you're always talking about him and me, and then you said, well, about Geo, yeah, and she like laughed at that because I
She's
guess for
obsessed
you.
with you. The earth. Yeah, I got it.
See, Brandon, it's shit like that, dude.
I mean, that's true though. I mean, what type? I mean, dude, it's like I'm not trying to be a douchebag or anything, but like all these dudes are quick to, cop some shit on me, and I just like it's like as soon as I bite back, everybody's like, "Oh no, man, that's not right. That's not right."
You're always the one initiating.
Bro,
what
how
are
do
you
you
talking
think
about?
I
Bite
fucking
back.
feel?
Initiate shit. You're
Every
the one that came
Brandon,
on
hold
here
on, hold
talking
on.
shit.
Every beef that and I have started 0 of them that I've had going back to that faggot Critical Eye and Clown Show and Moz when and I had that beef, right? Like I didn't start any of those beefs, dude. Like
Hey man, it is what it is.
right, but like I mean, but fucking yeah, dude, it's like I mean, I guess like yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's like
We have to be real with ourselves. We're all very bored and like we have like something inside us that's very dark. Like
I mean, yeah, dude, of course, but it's like I try to be better. I do. I try like yeah, dude. I mean, especially in my past when I was younger, dude. Yeah, was I like a far worse person and everything. Absolutely. Like, but I try to improve. I try to be patient with people. And there's little things, right? Like
I
I
don't know.
don't I know really. I don't stifle people creatively, right? That's one thing. And I'm not even trying to I'm not like trying to like act like that's like some fucking scarlet letter on you, but it's like, I mean, I feel like you will like blurt shit out in the moment that, can be very venomous, and that can make a huge difference. Like, and I mean, bringing up consultant, right? I mean, I know you're not Orange Cat, you fucking dick sucker.
Between me and you, Giuliano, you always bring other people, like how I treat other people, but I don't do that to you. I just go at you and what I have problems with you with.
No,
and
but
like
you do, dude.
but
I
I'm just
see.
saying, you
No,
always
but
bring up
Brandon, hold on.
other
So,
shit.
like,
It's
I really do ask myself, is it me? In any kind of conflict, is it me? And then I'm like, okay, I don't alienate people. Okay, that like I like over petty shit, and I see you doing that, dude. I mean, you and Touch fucking like.
Stop bringing Touch into it, man.
I'm sorry. Okay, who else do you want me to say? Like, I mean, there's
it makes no sense because at the end of the day, if we're gonna be real with it, me and Touch love talking to each other. It makes no sense what you're talking about, dude. You say I alienate them, but like we
I
talk.
know, but then you leave
like,
your Discord, and it's like I've heard you guys like fucking really.
Okay, but that's a bad because if Touch was really offended by me, like he wouldn't be talking to me for this long. Like there's obviously.
I mean, I get that, but it's like and everything. But it's like you don't see me and Douglas having these like fucking fuck you, dude. You fucking like whatever.
Me and Touch have a different relationship than you and Doug, man. And you and Doug are different people than me and Touch.
No, I mean, I guess, man. But it's like the other thing too is like, or me and Tom, or me, it's like I and it's like it's like I've met these people in real life, so I consider them to be friends. You and Touch have known each other for fucking like 5 or 6 times the amount that I've known either of them, and yet like and that maybe some of that is just like I don't it's like I'm a real when I say I'm a real person, it's like it's like if I'm if I'm traveling and I'm in a city where it's like somebody I've come to know well enough on YouTube to where it's like I'll talk to them off of YouTube, I'll hit them up, see what they're doing. Yo, you want to get a drink? You want to, whatever.
That's you.
Like,
That's not me. I mean, okay, like that's not me, dude. I don't need to do.
I mean, but and that probably though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you were like, if that, because dude, Jimmy is not far, man. It's like I've met up with Jimmy. You guys have known each other for a long time.
Me and these people have MMA in common. We don't have anything else in common, so I wouldn't mind kicking.
I mean, how do you even know that though?
It's who cares? It's not in my interest to be like, let's hang out. Like,
it's not in your interest to like meet new people, make friends. See, it's like,
dude, in your mind, you think I'm some hermit, dude. I have plenty of people in my life, and I don't even see people that are extremely close to me. So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Isn't that like a problem? Because it's
it's not, man. It's not. No, that's why we're different.
Like, I mean, no, dude. I respect productivity and solitude, man. But the reality is, I don't know. I mean, I think it's like, the older people get, the less, if you don't tailor your lifestyle a certain way, dude, you're gonna be.
20s, I did everything you're still doing. Man.
No,
I would go out every night.
No, but I did too in my 20s, and that's the thing, dude. It's like I don't want to be somebody who has like a narrower and narrower group of people, because it's like I don't, I've seen it happen to friends of mine, right? Where like they're only around people who think and feel and do for a living a lot of the time the same things that they do, and and they travel less, they have less new experiences, and it's just like, I mean, like,
Gio, why are you preaching to BK about his social life and what he wants to?
No, I'm not preaching. I'm just saying it's like that's the difference between me and him. And I do. It's like it's not coming from a place of like some holier than thou shit. It's just Brandon. I've heard Brandon express a lot that he isn't the happiest person. So it's like
I've never said that to you.
Yeah, you have.
You have, Brandon. You say it a lot.
Maybe some nights I'll be like, I'm fucking pissed, but I've never explicitly said I'm not happy. That's just
you have.
You've said you have.
Okay, Doug chiming in like he's the fucking, what do you call him, from the stenographer. Like, come on, dude.
You have, though.
No, but you'll be, Brandon, like you will say like, why do I do this to myself? Because you'll spend
to me. Let's be honest. Who am I to you and who are you to me? You guys, at the end of the day, it's just, you guys are two guys on a panel.
Yeah, but like, dude, look, it's like, listen, dude, it's like I try to get, if I even interact at length with somebody, it's like I try to see the world through their eyes.
At the end of the day, we're getting away from what we're talking about, Giuliano. At the end of the day, which is the lies. That is my biggest problem with you. I think you lie about stuff. And
okay, but like you're Brandon. Okay, so like I'm trying to talk to you like as like a real person, right? I feel like you're still on some like petty shit. Okay, so like it's like, and Erica, shut.
Okay,
shut the fuck up. Hold on.
What's she saying? Let's talk to Erica.
No, dude, because like I'm gonna wrap this pretty soon. But like the thing is, honestly, I mean, listen, like, yeah, consult. It's like, I mean, no, I don't know about every day.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, dude, I like these panels suck, dude. They're just draining.
I mean, dude, and the reason
it's so bad you be up on here every day.
I know. I'm telling you, it's. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm fucked.
Yeah. But see, okay, so like, but that's the thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. But then it's like, isn't that like you fixating on what you supposedly, what you think that like I'm lying about? I mean, at the end of the day, right? Let's say I was just lying about fucking everything and more that you think I supposedly am, right? How does that really affect you? Like, and yeah, like even on YouTube and shit, I'm not talking about in your actual life. How does that really affect you? Does that inhibit your ability to grow your channel, to do what you're doing, accomplish what you're trying to accomplish?
No,
right?
But it reduces, like, if you would just open up, I would get your back and I would respect, not like you need my respect, but I would respect the fuck out of
Okay, I mean, okay, but the thing is, Brandon, it's like that. Then it's like, I've been as honest as like I could possibly be. You are simply unwilling to accept certain things, right?
No, that's
Now,
not true. That is not. I will accept
all right.
everything.
You know
And
what?
I've
Here,
been
that's
very.
not even the point. It's not even the point, right?
What is the point then?
So, like, the point is, dude, you say you spend, and you can't possibly deny this, of your time on YouTube. You spend definitely so much more of it on panels, in conflict, in chat, and then you do working on your own shit.
No, that's not
Like,
true at all. That's just an impossibility, dude. Because you
bro,
think in your
you've
head I
been,
don't
dude.
support
I
myself.
remember the last time you were live on your channel, and it was me and a touch were there, and it was like a 3-hour stream. That was a good time, right? Then you film your videos, right?
Yeah.
And then, as far as I could tell, that's pretty much it, right? I think you
Though,
post
I work,
polls
dude.
for who.
Ever since my injury, I work from home. So this is just what I do. It's fucked
No.
up.
What I'm saying though is like, you're on YouTube a lot, relatively, which is not. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, but what are you getting at, man, dude? I just
What I'm
want
getting at is that you spend
alive.
way more time in conflict-ridden situations and on panels and in chats, doing that, than you do like actually, sort of doing anything
but you're
positive or
just giving me
proactive for your channel.
okay, that doesn't matter. I'm talking about me and you. Like I just feel like you lie about things, and then when I confront you kind of go off on this weird shit that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So I wanted to confront you with those lies, and I feel like a lot of it's weird because a lot of the people in your community and group lie about stuff, whereas the people in my Discord and my community, they don't.
Consultant, yo, you're not doing a video about Erica. You don't even know her. You don't even.
I'm just saying, dude. Like consultant. Like, so let's talk about the Argenti Pete, as they call it, right? Consultant is always in your chats. He's a big guy.
Consultant started out attacking me like
I'm
fucking.
I'm just trying to point some shit out to you. Whenever I'm in your part of the world, which is here, and I do respect you for even letting me on and speak my mind. I do appreciate it. But I just feel like there's a lot of like liars in your circle, and it's just weird where you guys kind of lie and inflate each other's ego and shit. There's not a lot of that shit in my circle, dude. At least
do you think consultant's inflating my ego right now? Like,
no, his own ego.
Besides the subscriber count, what is a lie that you call Gio out for?
Okay, so I mean, I'm not going to hold back. Gio holds back for some reason because
please don't hold back.
Okay, so what do I think Giuliano's lying about?
He's gonna tell me he thinks I never worked in Netflix. He's gonna tell me he doesn't think that I trade stocks, even though I've shown my stock portfolio.
But at least let me say it.
No, right? But it's like I've heard it all before, Brandon, and it's all been validated. You just don't care to go back on the streams where I've done that.
An unvalidated lie that
I just there's something up here now. Okay, let me start it with
I showed my silver plaque button, Brandon. You refused to accept that was real.
Giuliano is a guy who obviously has money, right? There's no doubt that the guy has money, okay? And there's no doubt that the guy gets women. There's no doubt about that. I'm just being honest, right? So that he gets women and he gets money. But there is just something.
We're saying the nicest shit about you, honestly.
What is she yapping about?
Nothing.
Fuck up, you fucking.
Yeah, let the men.
You see this shit, Erica?
Sorry,
all right, so I'm trying to open it with some truths, Orange Cat, so this guy doesn't fucking think I'm just like.
You stole my phone. Everyone tell him to give it back.
Get back her phone, cuh.
Hey, go fuck your bitch, man.
No.
All right, so I think.
Shut the fuck up.
Giuliano, Giuliano has money and he gets women. Okay, there's no doubt about that.
Right.
But I honestly don't know. I mean, these women are fucking. I still don't understand because Giuliano is like a weird guy to me. I'm a weird guy too, trust me. But Giuliano's a weird guy.
Is it possible though, dude, that like, I mean, I'm not even trying to be. Is it possible that like you know,
Can I get my phone?
no.
Cam, this is all your fault.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
Anyway,
He just interrupted
no.
you for no reason.
What?
Just let BK talk. Just let him say what
Yeah, no, I'm trying to. Yeah.
I'm
So I
always
think you
fucking
get
some shit up,
women,
man.
you get money, right? Because there's no doubt about that. Because we've seen that. We've seen you take fucking Ubers.
Yeah, dude, and
everywhere.
I, you know, I'll be, dude. My father is having like heart surgery right now
Okay,
that I'm
sorry
paying
to
for,
hear
so I
that.
can't even go to
So listen,
Thailand
I mean,
like I was going
what it
to.
is. Okay, bro. Listen, man. I'm just trying to be real with you because this is the shit we see. We see you fucking take Uber. All right, man. Erica, chill out, yo.
I
Erica.
want my phone.
No,
Okay, so give her phone, man.
no.
Why?
I'll get back to her later.
All
Can't
right.
she use
Don't-
Gio's
don't
phone?
Don't be like Vinny now, dude.
No, yeah.
All right.
I
So
take it for your
this
phone.
is what we see, though. We see the guy taking Ubers everywhere. We see him giving out money like fucking nothing. We see him with women. So it's like there's no way you can
They were
doubt
saying
those
he looked like a
things.
Tim Burton character, and I was like,
Pulling the
I
fuck out of
want.
me right now. Trying to get to the nitty gritty of this shit. So like we've seen Gio do these things, right? Orange Cat, like there's no doubt about that. But there's other things that are just like questionable. Like he's always talking about having another apartment. I don't think he has another apartment. He's talking about being a millionaire. I don't really think he's a millionaire. He also says, what else did he say? He says he was a writer at Netflix. I know writers at Netflix. I don't believe he's ever written for Netflix. You know, just shit like that.
And see, Brandon, that it's like that now. It's like now you say that because I feel like you don't like anybody else having worked in the film industry.
That is
That's
such
like a thing.
Dude, if you worked in the
But
film
it's like you
industry,
have not. See, it's like you have nothing to base that on, Brandon. You really
dude,
don't.
you have no, dude. All my friends are actors. Are you insane? Like my
No,
best
yeah,
friends
but
are
it's like
actors.
that's fine. And I never claimed to be an actor. I did background acting for a hot second when I was
I
cutting my
know,
teeth
I
the
know.
first 2 years I lived here. I never claimed that.
Giuliano.
Am I in the WGA? Yes. Have I moved away from
Orange
fucking?
Cat. So that's a great point. So Orange Cat, he says he's in the WGA, which is the Writers Guild of America, right? And I'm just like, dude, like they
Yeah,
give you.
and
But I'm just saying,
you
I'm
know,
just
there was a
saying Orange
strike.
Cat.
I
Like,
don't carry my WGA card on me.
but
It's
I'm
in a
saying,
fucking safe.
why would you
Like,
okay, but see, that's what I'm
but
saying.
no,
It's
because
feels
you talk
like
about you
lying.
carry your SAG card in your wallet, which
course
is
I
like,
do.
Please let BK talk, please.
I'm just like, if you were in a union and it's, dude, a WGA card just means that, like, it's just like a business card. It's just a card showing that you're in a
yeah,
union.
but Brandon, so is a SAG card, and you're like, I carry my SAG card in my wallet, and I'm like,
Of
that's
course I
fucking
do,
weird.
because sometimes I can get into free films by you could get perks by using your
No,
card.
yeah, I
So
know.
he
I
has
just
a
happen to not
WGA
carry
card.
it in my wallet.
So all I did was say, dude, just show me it, and I'll stop.
And like it's in a
Like,
safe in my other part. If you want, I
okay,
can do
but
that
you see what
tomorrow.
I
I can go
mean?
over there and I can show you my
The shit
WGA
just gets
card.
so convoluted, and it's like if you were
It's
to
not
show me
convoluted.
that,
I can fucking go do that if you want. I was in New York when you started like
you
saying
show
that,
me-
so
if you-
obviously it's in a safe in an apartment in
if you were
California,
to
and
show
I'm in
me
New
that
York.
card, if you were to show me that card or just some proof that you were in it, because dude, you were not even in the database. I'm not trying to go at you, but you're not in the database either, bro. So I'm just saying,
I'm not in the database as just like I didn't. My name on SAG had a different last name, as you know from watching that fucking movie I was in, which is weird, by the way, that you did that.
Nobody would care. Nobody would care if you were like, dude, whatever. I just said it.
No, dude. But like, I would tell, dude. I mean, I legitimately would not make that up. It's been on my LinkedIn, since before. I mean, that really is, it's a real thing. If you want, I can go tomorrow to my other apartment. I can open my safe and I can show you my WGA card.
I would
Hold me to
apologize
that if you want.
profusely to you. I don't care. I'm just trying to point.
Okay, but it's like every time I'm ready to prove something, you're like, oh, I don't care, so that you can circle back around and accuse me of lying about this shit again. It's annoying.
There's two prongs to this. The first prong is that I don't really give a shit, and after we log off, I don't think either of us will give a shit. Secondly, you're not going to do it tomorrow, so what are we even talking about?
I mean, I just said hold me to it, but.
I know, but Giuliano, do you see what I'm saying, man?
No, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's like, dude, it's like It was like, you wanted to do that like cardio fucking thing, like when I was at that hotel in Pittsburgh and I was ready to go.
And I believe that's something you don't have to do it. Like anybody can do cardio on any given day.
No, but you wanted to see who like gassed out first. I was
Juliano,
ready to
you
go.
see what I mean, man? I'm trying to be a real person with you, bro. And
No, but it's like you're not though, because when you accuse me of lying about something and I say, okay, I will go actually validate this
but
if it's such a thing. And then you say, and then you're like, but no, I don't care. But then you're gonna come back around later on and accuse me of lying about it some more. Like,
No, I don't care. I just don't believe you're in the WJ, and I just think that.
Okay, so I offered to prove, and you're like, yeah, and then you say you don't care.
That it's in a safe in New York, and now you're going to get it tomorrow.
No, I didn't say it was a safe in New York. I was in New York when you started going out. The safe in my other apartment. All right, so I can go over there tomorrow. I can show you. I can show it on stream.
Again, I don't really give a shit. If you do it, I will profusely apologize to you because I'm giving you shit on it. But there's just a few things about you, and it's none of my business really. But it's just like I feel like if you were to let those things go and let go of your ego a little bit, it would show a different side to you.
No, but see, Brandon, what you're doing is you're still accusing me of lying about it. So I'm happy to do that. Somebody remind me tomorrow. I'll fucking
What does it matter? Orange Cat asked me what I'm thinking you lied about, and I'm just giving him the real answers. That's all I think.
I get that, and it's like I'm happy to validate. The thing is, like,
hey man, who cares?
Like when people, what I feel like is right because I have validated plenty of things, and then there are people that are committed to a narrative where it's like I'm supposedly lying about everything, and so it's like I go through the motions, I prove one thing, and then. And then I don't benefit from that because then it's just on the next accusation. Right. So like, that was when I started being like, okay, you know what, dude, how much are you willing to bet before I fucking go through the motions, but I'm not even going to do that. I'll fucking happily show that.
I just feel like you've tried to I just don't believe you.
Why, dude, it's not even something like to brag about it, dude. It's like, I worked I was technically, a Netflix employee as a writer for a little while. All right. I'm not anymore. And I fucking, I took a lot of that money. I put it into the stock market and into gambling and some real estate
on a more level shit, right? Because it's not cheap living in LA, right? And I know that no matter where you're at, it's not cheap.
I mean, I live well below my means too. Is the other thing. Like I don't look like, and I understand. Like I don't look like a person that has like the money I have because I'm new money. I don't, I don't feel any different.
Whatever that means, dude. I'm just asking you, like, it doesn't even matter because you're not really going to tell me the truth either way, dude. So it is what it is, Orange Cat.
I mean, dude,
I don't know.
It's like, okay, so I show you my WJ card. You're going to profusely apologize.
For sure. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, let me.
Wouldn't I, dude? I always cop to my faults. If I'm wrong about something, I'm wrong, but you have to show me that I'm wrong, Giuliano.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. But it's like, that's the thing. It's like when I say like, I'm willing to go do that tomorrow and you're like fucking, you're like, at the end of the day, I don't care. But then it's like, it just circles back around to like, you're going to bring it up and accuse me of lying about it. So yeah, I will validate that.
I don't even bring it up. Orange Cat just asked me what I think you're lying about. I gave you a set of things I think you lie about. You said you think I'm lying about some nonsense that I don't think I lie about. Maybe it's just how I come across. But dude, like it's just so hard with you, Gio, because it's like I like you. I don't know if you think I'm retarded or you think that I can't read you a little bit, but like. I can read you a little bit.
No, I don't think that. I think you read me wrong a lot of the time.
In some ways,
I mean, I don't deny like you're really to read me, but it's like I think you have this thing where you think you're not readable.
That's an aspect of retardation, by the way.
What?
That's an aspect of retardation, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, man. Thanks for that fucking chime in. Really added a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to be a real person with you right now. I'm not even trying to be an asshole, but it comes off as me being an asshole because it's like oh, I think you're a liar. I don't, Giuliano.
Brandon, I think that you try to find things to to
Not at all.
denigrate me with,
Not at
because
all. I don't want
I
to
really
do
do.
that.
I think you try to
I
find things to
really don't
denigrate me
want
with,
to. I
because
think
it
you're
makes
actually a
you.
good dude. I think you're a good dude.
I mean,
really
dude,
do.
it's like I try, and I do try to be. I'm far from perfect, and I do I mean, dude, I wear my emotions on my sleeve and my faults on my sleeve. I really do.
Like, I think
Like
if
more
like,
so
if
than I
Tom-
think it really.
Is that why you're always wearing long sleeves?
Yes.
I think Tom, like, let's say Tom, right, or like Doug, or like a guy you're close to, right? I think if you knew they were in need, like, I think you would get their back. You know, you'd probably let them stay with you. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you're a pretty
But there's
open
people,
guy.
yeah, there's people in the fucking community that I've helped out, and I'm not gonna name names and shit.
Yeah, and you're a good dude in that way. But I'm just saying, there's just this weird element to you where you're like, I don't know. It's just like,
I mean, dude, it does nothing. And that's the other thing, Brandon. It's like it does nothing. You're probably the only person that would take issue with like that where it would bother you that I'm in the WGA. It's like that means nothing.
No,
You think
you don't
MMA YouTube
understand.
people know even what the fuck that is? Like,
It's
why
not
would that?
true. It's not true. I'm just saying you
Roar!
You don't get it. You don't get it, man. And she's fucking loaded or something. The fuck? She's on some shit. Gio's gonna have fun tonight. I don't know, man. Orange Cat, I don't know, bro. I try to be real with them and tell them how I feel, but it always just comes back to like, it's why it gets nowhere, and it's just stupid, and this is just drama in and of itself, Just weird shit.
No, not really. This is a somewhat productive conversation. But I am gonna have to end this panel.
Do your thing, man.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, Douglas. I don't know if Douglas wants to continue on his, but obviously that's up to him. But
one day, dude, you'll see. One day.
Oh my God, Mila said I talked to Anakin OC. Your story didn't add up.
Oh, but yeah.
All right.
My whatever, man. All right. Well, thanks for having me on, Giuliano. One day.
Yeah, no, of course, dude.
There will be a day.
I'm not, dude. Seriously, like I try not to be unfair about shit.
You know what's probably true. You know what's probably the actual truth. I'm probably wrong about a couple things I think you're lying about, but I'm probably right about a couple things you're lying about, and maybe you're right about.
What are you guys even arguing?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, I'm happy to show you my WGA card, man. Alright. But anyway,
see the types of gay conversations we get wrapped up in with this dude, man. That's why I get annoyed. That's why I get annoyed right there.
Why are you annoyed?
Because every day you get us wrapped in these fucking endless gay ass conversations.
Well, I agree. I mean, it gets nowhere, but it's like, what do you want me to talk about? Or what can we talk about?
Else,
useless told me some useless information.
Hey, or no.
He said to crack my back on the skin.
I mean, was that any gayer than useless saying or no and wanting you to fuck him as a woman?
Actually, I'd fucking prefer that conversation.
All right, well, that's what I'm telling you about. I mean, I'm not trying to take over the whole convo. My bad. I mean, I know you're on the panel. You want to talk about shit too.
I mean, not really. It's just even when I'm in the chat, it's just listening to the same whining, crying every fucking day. Like, God damn.
It's whining and kvetching, by the way. But yeah, I'm not trying to be. I'm actually trying to get to a bottom line with Giuliano. Like, that's really what I'm trying to do, so I can have some respect. Like,
and I appreciate it. But yeah, I need to go put this bitch in her place real quick. So
what are you gonna do? Are you abusing that chick? Like, what are you doing, man?
No, yeah, I'm abusing her. No, she's being
leave the panel
she's being a little fucking brat.
Yeah, just leave the panel up. Orange Cat wants to stay up. I got like an hour of editing to do.
I can put a what's it called on my channel, if anything. If y'all want. I'm starting to sound like Yoda though, so I might
if you do that, I can be in and out, but hosting this shit on my channel is like,
I might have to take the best.
Let's talk to Erica, man. What's she up to, bro? She's tripping
What
tonight.
are you doing?
She's
Go give her some dick or
she's
something.
waiting for some fucking dick piece.
About to,
Playing the shittiest
I'm
music
about to go
ever.
start that panel then on the panel.
All right, yo, peace. Thanks for coming on, Brandon. Douglas, Orange Cat, glad you're back, bro.
Whatever.
Wow.
Hey,
Live will be in the chat. Hopefully, I'm not banned.
And Douglas, if you do wind up doing a panel on your channel,
Yeah, I'm about to go. I'm about to go start it up right now.
I bet.
Yeah, peace, Orange
Peace.
Cat. Peace.
All
All right. Hey, give Erica a choke slam for me.
Oh hell yeah.